What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
A vibe, as it always is. Trying to think. I'm over here multitasking, thinking about some other stuff for no reason whatsoever. So let's get in the zone. So yeah, life is good, man. Last full day of school for the little ones. Oh, yes. Half day tomorrow, and then we're on summertime. So, extremely excited about that, Deke. I'm just tired of having my alarm set for 6:15. I'm tired of that.
That's rough.
And then I'm tired of the second alarm that goes off at 7:45.
That's actually terrible.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's a back-to-back thing, and it's been like that for a while the school year's been going on. But now, Deke, after tomorrow, baby, I don't got to touch that 6:15 and 7:45 alarm for a long time. Because you know me, I'm not scheduling nothing at 8 a.m. Can't happen. Doesn't happen. I barely wanted to even record at 9. And that was when we was, across from each other. But yeah, so I am looking forward to that. I cannot wait, man. Can't wait. So other than that,
Yeah,
man,
you're basically
life
there.
has been awesome, man. It's been a smooth week, been active, actually been way too active. I don't be outside this much. This is like the opposite of being retired. I've been walking around, I've been showing up to many places, I've been high-fiving, I've been on too much. So I'm definitely going to be disappearing in July. I might be ghost town.
Go for it.
Catch me just on a podcast with Deke or occasional golf course. And other than that, man.
Sounds like a great plan. You still got a lot of June, though, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, the problem with June is this. June is technically like youth football month. So, like, I got those football camps starting up. So, like, next weekend, we're in, what's that, Triadelphia, which is like West Virginia area. So, we're there tomorrow, or there next week. Then 2 weeks after that, I want to say that is St. Vincent. And then when I get to July, because I'm going to miss Slippery Rock, but then when I get to July, then I got West Day. So it's like football camp season for June. But that's why I'm like, man, what's July here, baby? Oh, you're not going to hear me. You're not going to see me. I'm just ghost. I look forward to it, man. It's like my recharge.
Sounds fun, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, man, we just be seeing each other all the time. It'd be football season, yeah.
Well, what's funny, though, even with the offseason, we do the same amount of shows, really.
Low key, we definitely do.
We
bro.
do. 3 weeks.
There is literally, the only thing that changes is the weekend stuff. Like,
Right.
we're not looking forward to, all right, whoa, you got a game this week. I got a game. All right, what you doing pregame? What you doing postgame? Like, what am I doing pregame? Like, we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you're right, man. We still do give people the shows, give them the content. But that's a testament to the community as well, though. Because y'all do a dope job, man, of rocking with us when we come up here. And it just makes it more lively. So, nah, salute y'all for that, man, on the front end. But I'm just excited, bro. Any plans this weekend, man? What you got coming up?
This weekend? No. That's a good thing. Little golf.
Okay.
I'm going to be in an outing on Monday.
Oh,
I think you know about that.
Hey, now. Hey,
We're going for the dub.
All right, so now I smoke. That's what you're trying to tell me? It's something you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, if you're going for the dub, too, there's going to be one winner.
You can't come to the McGuire Memorial Golf Outing, hosted by yours truly, Arthur Moats, and expect to come in and beat the host, baby. That's my hospitality, is the invite. But that's where the hospitality ends. You feel me? Because I got to go ahead and put the belt on you, man. I got my golf lesson tomorrow. Just know that. Okay? Golf lesson tomorrow. Things going to improve my game. I'll probably be about.
I hope so. I hope so.
It's
I'm
probably
not paying for a lesson and getting worse.
It's probably going to turn me into a scratch golfer if we're being real about it. I just need tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to turn me into a scratch golfer, and by the time Monday hit, it's a wrap, bro. It is a absolute wrap. But no, man, I am excited, man, for our golf out. Yeah, bro.
You got a special drink for this one, too?
I do. I'm not supposed to tell you, though.
Okay.
Because that's like our theme. Like every year.
It's a new drink.
Yeah, it's a new drink. I've had the Moats
I still got those cups from last
Jack
year.
and Moats. Yeah.
I stole like 4 or 5 of those cups.
You don't have to steal them, man. Me cup as Sue cup. You know that.
Are there going to
baby.
be cups like that again?
Because
those were awesome.
Come
they're
on,
like
bro.
red Solo cups, but they're actually like plastic
it's
cups that you could keep.
It's double enforced. It's a little nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're real
Yeah,
nice.
it's not your regular, beer pong cup. It's got a little, it's you had to double up on the vest. It's a little safetier. A little more safety. But no, it's definitely going to be some of that. And of course, we're going to have some drinks, baby. You can't come to the upper room / boom boom room and not have a specialty drink. So I got a specialty drink for you, baby. I hope I don't have to hope. I know you're going to enjoy this one, man. You'll enjoy this one.
I'm excited to see TG too.
Oh yeah, because TG swear he nice too golfing. He in his mind he think he the nicest dude out. He's never lacking for confidence. I don't know if you've ever realized that. TG's confidence is like supreme, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man, but I've already told him because he quit it last year. Last year he thought he was gonna be all right golfing. He was like, nah, man. We found a way to get up out of that thing. Now I was carried largely by the person I was golfing with, but this is different this go around, man. I'm gonna actually do some lifting.
Yeah. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I don't have much going on this weekend though.
I like it, man.
First time in a while.
That's good though, man. Hey, when the energy give you a day off, baby, you better take it, enjoy it.
Drank the last couple days, which has been fun. Getting together with friends. Got to watch the NBA Finals yesterday.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is kind of what I expected here. I think the Nuggets should win in like 5 games. I said 5, so
yeah. You said 5. I was
Heat
going.
snuck
I was like,
out that game too somehow, but
somehow, some way, bro. But yeah, that Nuggets team when they playing like that, that's very, very difficult, man. Very tough. But I'm all for it, man. It's actually been cool though. It's cool. I'm actually, you know what? I did forget this thing. I am really excited this weekend because Deke, I have a big special day coming up on Saturday as well, bro. So obviously tomorrow I got my golf lesson, and obviously Monday we got the golf out. And shout out to McGuire Memorial Foundation, man. They doing an awesome job, man. But on Saturday, Deke, the 10th of June, it's a very important day in my life. It's the day that I officially retired from the NFL, baby. Oh, marks my 5-year mark, baby. It's a great day, man. It's a great day. So I'm excited about this 5-year, looking back on it come Saturday and just I'm gonna kick my feet up. I'm gonna go down memory lane for a little bit, bro.
You're just gonna chill in the house.
So wifey, like when I first retired, like wifey had got like this like super dope commemorative like book with like all my like career accolades and like different articles and clippings and has like little videos and stuff. I've only watched it one time though. So I was like, you know what, man? Cool. I'm gonna make sure I tap in. Got me a figure out what I'm. Well, I already know what I'm gonna drink. I got me a little Douce because shout out to my man Jay-Z. That's my guy. So I'm gonna have a little of that.
What's that?
It's just a little cognac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I figure that's what you're supposed to do, right? When you're celebrating that type of stuff.
I might need to try that.
Yeah.
I like Henny. So
man, come on, bro.
That might be good.
Hey, man. You know I got you, baby. You know I got you now. But yeah, man, I get to celebrate my 5th year of being out this thing. And the reason why I'm celebrating is because NFL average, not just 2.5 years, but for professional athletes within 2 years of retirement, you're either bankrupt or divorced or both.
What's the percentages on that?
Over 80%, bro.
No way.
Can't make this up, bro. That's like when people say, what's the average career span? 2.5 years. No way. Like, all right. First rounded, undrafted, don't matter. Yeah. But
divorced or broke? 80%.
Yeah, one or the other. Yeah.
Wow.
Shoot, man.
I guess that's including the people that are out of the league after 2.5 years. Okay.
This is on average within 2 years, man. Yeah.
I wonder what it's like for people like you that have been in the league for like 8 years, or say like 5+.
Well, think about this. This is considered the outlier because the average
just
career span is 2.5
general.
years.
Right.
Yeah. So like, I probably am not even a fair depiction of an NFL career. Just in the like reality of like when I think of how many dudes I know that played with me, our situations are different. So it's like, I kind of got lucky with it, man. Definitely did. But yeah, that's what they say, man. 2.5 years, man. Whether you're in that thing, and then when you get up out that thing, man. Shoot, you seen the broke thing, right? You seen 30 for 30 broke?
I did.
That was another
a while
one
back.
where it was like, man, I remember when they showed some of that stuff, it was like, yeah, it gets real. But when they show why, that's why.
You just get caught up in the sauce.
Bro, it's so many ways to trick the bag off. You be like, yo, what do you got to stop, bro? You got to stop. Yeah, so many ways to trick it off, man. But
well, you gave a good example of that yesterday with the whole parking lot.
Yes,
and,
see, that is a great way you can trick it off, man.
Making sure you look good in the parking lot with your car.
A great way. And I have seen dudes trick it off in the parking lot. I have seen that. You're like, bro, you not 9/11 money just yet. Yes, you gonna get the contract. Oh, it didn't happen. Now we got some situations. So yes, that is very legitimate, man. Very legitimate. But yeah, like I said, bro, everything's good, man. It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah, I got nothing to complain about. Things are good here.
Well, shoot, man, let's get it going because at 5 o'clock today, we will be announcing the winners, plural, of the 41K subscriber giveaway. And Deke, I must say, bro, had the people just drop comments about why they rock with us, why they like the show, why they like the channel, why they subscribed.
Are we reading them off?
Not all of them.
Are you going to make me cry?
literally.
Am I gonna get emotional?
You could, if you read through all the comments, you would get emotional.
Really?
Okay, it was a time where I was over here researching. I'm like, yo, y'all actually rock with us. Like some of the stuff they say about us, Deke, you like, bro, they actually kind of rock with us, man. So that was a real fun exercise for your boy. But you know, like I said, you get tap in, do the same. But we'll read off.
It's
the
on
winners.
the site.
Yeah, it's on the on the channel. Just says 41K giveaway vid. But yeah, man, it's some dope remarks in there, man. Because I wanted it to be, you know, for us. Because we want to feel good, man.
Any surprises?
Honestly, I think no. Because, like, we know they rock with us. And we rock with y'all. So I don't want to say I was necessarily surprised. I would just say maybe I would be surprised at how many people had a different, like, outtake or outlook on us. Where it's like, okay, you might be a guy that watches every single live from the beginning of this thing. You might be a person that came on 2 years ago. You might have just heard about it 6 months ago. But it's like to hear the different stages or what it was that drew them to us. Like, oh man, I love this element from Deke. Or I love what you bring most is this. Or I love how the channels do it. It's like, yo, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool, bro. So like I said, we will be announcing those winners at 5 o'clock, man. So yeah, definitely ready for that, man. I'm excited for that. So yeah, let's get into this thing, man. So to start the show, let's do it how we always do. Go ahead and drop in the comment section where you are tuning in from so that we can give that big boy shout out to start today's show. And don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you have not done so just yet.
You know, this isn't a check-in, but this just prompted my mind of a conversation I had yesterday with my boys.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you. Pittsburgh Toddy 86 says, I can say that if I had $1 million, I'd probably never have to work another day in my life. I don't know why this prompted my mind to go in this direction, but we were talking about like memorabilia and why people collect things like cards, even though like cards don't have any utility.
Very
so like,
true.
why do people collect them? Because someone was talking about a LeBron James rookie card that just went for like $1 million.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it? You're just gonna sit it in the corner.
Between the like trading card or when it's like these are his game used shoes. You're like, you're not gonna ever wear these shoes, but yet people will pay insane amounts of money. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think so. What is the question like?
The question is, okay, no. So you're not like the biggest of collectors, right?
Right, but I do.
In terms of that stuff, you collect sneakers though.
Yeah,
but so you wear them.
But even think, I got some memorabilia.
You
like,
do.
I got the Mayweather glove. Like that was a big deal for me.
Okay.
The Mayweather glove, the Kobe jersey. Like
okay, so you'd appreciate the question then at least. If there's one thing out there, one piece of sports collectible, whatever, what would the thing be that you would want? So, for instance, I said I think it'd be the Immaculate Reception ball for me.
No, I already had like multiple things pop in my head, bro.
Okay, let's
all right. So if I could get Muhammad Ali's glove,
like what would be the coolest thing for you to have?
If I can get Muhammad Ali's glove that he popped my man's with in the Rumble in the Jungle, like I want that. If I can get that boxing glove, if I could get Conor McGregor's UFC glove that he knocked out, was it Jose Aldo? The 13 seconds, like when he really like went to like that mega star. That glove, yeah, like that would be
maybe get a screenshot of us being in the documentary.
Oh no, without a doubt, bro.
Side of it,
without a doubt,
nice.
Of course, and the thing because I'm already a fan of him. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I love Conor, man. So I think of like that type of stuff. I would actually say, like the first like LeBron's rookie jersey, like game 1 jersey that he wore
against the Kings.
Yeah, get that. If that was signed, that'd be hard. Free throw line dunk Jordan, them J's need them. That'd be fire too.
From the dunk contest.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Like I would never wear them, but like I want those.
What did he wear? Were those the 4s?
I want them like beat up because he did it in 4s, and then he also came and had you in the 3s as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like I want both of them, man. Like
So you got a long list.
Yeah. So like I'm not big into like I need a ton of memorabilia like some people are, but I'm really like calculating on if I love this person or their performances, like I just want one big item from them versus like, all right, I need the car, I need the picture, I need the jersey, I need this. It's like, nah, if I could just get that one thing, I'd be good.
I think for me it was the Immaculate Reception ball.
That's tough, bro. That is tough.
I was trying to think through some other iconic Steeler games and stuff. Obviously the Super Bowl 43, the ball that Ben threw to Holmes in the back of the end zone.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But if you go through Steelers history, the Steelers catalog, like that's the ball, the immaculate. You know what I mean? Like that's the ball.
But 7 is your guy though. That's why I thought you would go San Antonio like that football.
I think the immaculate reception would be like the coolest thing to have.
Oh yeah.
If like people are just coming to your house, be like,
like,
hey, I got the immaculate reception ball.
Yeah, because everybody knows immaculate reception.
Right.
Whereas
you'd have to explain the touchdown and this and that to some people, but immaculate reception that's
global,
nationwide,
universal.
Right?
Yeah, you could just literally say immaculate reception and I know exactly. Or even if they don't know all the details, they know what it references. They know it's something football related, Steelers related at least. Yeah.
Now we'll see what happens with this immaculate connection ball.
Oh,
my answer might change in the next 20, 25 years.
Hey now.
Let me see if anyone in the chat said anything here.
Yeah, man, that was actually a good question, man. Yeah.
Whoa. Pittsburgh Toddy 86 says he's got a Bradshaw rookie card and it's not worth jack.
How's
that possible?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I guess I was gonna ask too. Like, when you get stuff like that, do you get it with the thought process of I want to keep this, or do you get it with the concept of like flipping it? Kind of like what he brought up, like the value. Because I've known people who are big into memorabilia, but it's more so to, use it as like commerce. Like, all right, I got this piece. I'll trade you that for this, or I'll sell you this for X amount of cash. Like, when I decide I want to like get memorabilia, like I don't do it with the mindset I want to like sell it.
Right.
I only purchase it because I want to like keep it. So like my Mayweather glove, I've never I knew it was worth stuff.
Is it personalized?
Yeah. Well, no. It's not personalized. It is signed though. Not personalized, but when you go and you get all the authentications and all that type of stuff, it's like, man, I've never like went back to like, yo, all right, what's the value on it now? Is it increasing? It's not like from what I paid him. I was like, nah, because like when I bought it, I just wanted to have a Mayweather boxing glove. Like outside of like, I love Mike Tyson, Ali, those are my guys, but Mayweather was the guy that I got to actually like watch the whole time. I caught Ali at the end of it. It was fun, but it was like, I remember him knock out a couple of, bums, and I remember Holyfield. So it was Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, that vibe. So yeah, for me, man, being able to see Mayweather and like really grow, and he ain't break my heart like Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out, made me cry. That's one of the only times in my life.
Still undefeated.
That is one of the only times in my life where I've ever cried, bro. I can name like 5 times, bro. It's bad. So I would never forget this moment, man. So yeah, when Roy Jones Jr. got knocked out, I said, Lord have mercy. The first time, not all these other times, it's been downhill since then. But when that happened, man, it crushed me, bro. So Mayweather has never given me that. So I've always been like, once he hit that 50, I'm like, yo, it's the guy. It's Mayweather. So
that's cool, man. Yeah. That's cool. The Itchy Pew.
Hey, talk about Rod Dolly. Why you like this, bruh? He says, I want Antonio Brown's equipment from when he walked off the field.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess the main one's
right?
the Buccaneers. One.
Yeah, that one.
I thought of the Bengals game. Maybe you want the first coat from the Bengals game.
Can't go wrong with that coat, man. That is a nice coat. That is a nice coat, man. Absolutely. But yo, he said, get the equipment from the game. All right, okay. Because the shoulder pads were left there. He kept the pants on, if I remember correctly. The pants were on, the shoulder pads, the jersey, and the undershirt came off. Yeah. And he had an armband on. Did he keep the gloves or did he throw the gloves? Something went into the stadium, into the stands. I can't remember if that was the gloves or not.
I think it was the gloves.
All right. So, yeah. For sure.
Wait, did you see what happened yesterday with that Reds player?
No.
I guess this guy has to be a prodigy because his first home run ball is very sought after.
Yeah.
So he actually hit a home run. I don't know if yesterday was his debut or one of his first games. So he actually hit his first home run. Kid caught it. And they were saying it would go for like between like 50K or 100K.
Serious, because it's the first one.
Yeah, I guess this guy's supposed to be a stud.
Yeah.
But
buy now for 50 and then.
But he did the 10, thing 20, that I think. Remember that guy with the Bucks fan? Mm-hmm. He gave back Brady's like touchdown pass that became the all-time passing touchdown leader ball. Mm-hmm. So I think he gave it back to the dude. Yeah. That hit the home run. But then he had his boys with him, I guess. They all got signed balls by him.
Because that's when Brady gave him. He didn't get like the Bitcoin, right?
50K.
Yeah, Brady gave the dude the Bitcoin and something. And wasn't this like.
Oh, that dude got robbed.
Okay, yeah. When he was like, hey, Bitcoin, this. And it was
he
like.
Get season tickets, like, maybe, too. Yeah, you're right. Bitcoin, season tickets, a couple signed stuff.
It's like he kind of got over on you, man.
He really did. I'd take the money all day in those situations.
Facts. You can have it. No, that's funny, man.
The Itchy Pube, though, says he wants...
Bro, what, huh?
Yeah, he pops into my Twitch sometimes.
What
Yeah. That's his username. Yeah.
Wow. I definitely missed that one, man. I've missed that one. All right. Shout out.
He says he wants the Kobe 81 point jersey.
Ooh,
Priceless now.
That'd
Rest
be hard.
in peace.
That would definitely be hard. Yeah, that's how I feel about my 8. I'm like, yo, I got an 8 Kobe. Like, ooh, fuck. But yeah, the 81, yeah, that's nuts, man. That is nuts.
Big Noriega says I want one of Brady's deflated balls signed by him.
I can
That'd
see
be pretty
that.
funny.
I can see that. I
Jonathan
like it.
Stevens, Juju's shoulder pad from laying out perfect.
Ooh, that'll be tough. That'd be tough. Dang, I'm trying to think, man. What else is out there that's crazy? What about the Debo 100+ yard pick 6 in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, where are those at?
Canton?
They have 30 for 30 or some type of short documentary on the Immaculate Reception Ball.
Yeah.
It's somewhere here in Pittsburgh. 'Cause I think Franco threw it up in the stands or something.
Oh, what?
So someone got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they passed it down through their family
Right.
or they sold it, but it's in a vault somewhere here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, some dude has it at his house.
That's dope, though, if it's like that. Like, some people, I think in those type of scenarios is different when it's just like thrown into the crowd. But, yeah, if it's something where the NFL had a chance to get their hands on it, oh, that's in Canton. They throw everything in there. Oh, this is the only time, or this was the first time, or this was the,
Yeah, Kenneth Moses agrees with you. He says Debo's 100-yard pick 6.
Yeah. Oh, Rod Dollar for the culture. Allen Iverson signed jersey from the step over game. Oh, I would fight you for it, man.
I think you need those shoes, right?
Oh, yeah.
You need the shoes for that.
Yeah, they hard too, bro.
Big Mabe, I want Jack Lambert's front teeth.
All right, fair enough.
Pittsburgh Toddy says, I have an error Barry Bonds card that could be worth $5,000.
He says an error?
If it's graded. It's like $500 right now, ungraded. Yeah, sometimes I guess.
The misprints are, because they become like one-offs or like rarities.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically like a 101.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
All right.
I'm not seeing much else here, but shout out to the chat.
Shout out to him, man. Well, let's tap in, man. Got any supers? And then after that, man, we will get to this here first little thing we're going to talk about.
Oh, you want me to do some shout outs real quick? I think I skipped them. Rod Dulles, 330, Youngstown, Ohio. Quan Summer, 323, Watts, California. Shays, 209, Modesto, California. Frank K, 520, Tucson, Arizona, as usual.
Let's get it.
Resident Nitty, 419, as usual. It's a vibe in here.
Shout out. In Pittsburgh, Rich Eisen. I like your energy. Holyfield's ear wouldn't be bad.
Oh, my.
You're right. It would not be bad. Tyler Minnick, LeBron 2016 Finals Game 7 jersey would be sick. It's just basketball. Just remember that. It's just basketball.
That had ripped sleeves, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's when they were on those
tough.
sleeve jersey pick. Players never really liked them.
Well, because it said like restricts you a little bit.
Yeah, it was only for 1 year. I don't think they did it after that.
I'm just glad Brian won in it though, because it looked fire for the pictures.
I'll say a couple more. Chris G, 713, Screwstown, Texas.
Shout out to Texas.
Hodwa, Steelfan 23 from Wildwood, Florida.
Let's get it.
Wife's account.
Oh, shout out to wifey then. One time. Let me hop in here real quick, man, because I ain't tapped in for a second. 828 Style. Tuning in from 828 Hickory, North Carolina. Shout out to you, 828 Style. Always in the building. Now, still a mutt. 77 661 Baco, California. And every time I see Mutt, I always think of Madden Ultimate Team because of you now.
Yeah.
Yep. Jar Devil. Tuning in from the 310 San Pedro, California. Mr. Malvo. Talking my talk. 562 Style. He's in the 562 LBC, Long Beach, California. Zilla. Let's get it. And I will wrap it up with the one and the only Kenneth Moses. Tuning in from the 757. Salute from Virginia Beach, a.k.a. The Crib. Love that.
Leah Warren, I want Big Ben's tears from his last home game.
Oh, shout out. Pittsburgh Toddy. I want a lock of Sade's hair. Shout out, man. You know who that is, right?
No.
The singer?
No. That's how it's pronounced, Sade?
Sade, yeah.
Because I'm seeing it right now in the chat.
Yeah, they spell
it
it
looks
like
like
Sade.
Sade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they spell it like Sade or Sade.
No, I never heard of
Yeah,
her.
yeah. She was dope singer, man.
She new or
No. She's old. Like, bruh. Let's see how to describe
Got some hits?
her. Oh, plenty. Think like how people view Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Adele now. That's how she's been viewed. Like, she's one of them type.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the hair, like, she got the whole, like, she got the whole get up. Like, a lot of people.
She got an iconic look?
Yeah. Like the way, like, African Americans look at, like, Whitney Houston as, like, when she was coming out, like, the poster of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Sade was, but more of, like, the Latino or not Latino, but yeah, I'm not tripping on that, but yeah, like just more of that vibe of it. So just a different type of look on her, man. But
okay,
yeah, man, you got that, man. You got to tap in a little bit, bro. If you Google her, you might know her. Maybe if you see her, maybe that'll help you, bro. Just Google Sade. Maybe that'll give you
singer.
Yeah, you ain't got to type in singer. She's one name recognizable. Like you don't even need first and last names like Madonna.
Okay.
You ever asked Madonna's last name?
I've never seen her before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard any of her songs either.
You've definitely Sweet Taboo. You heard of that, right? No,
Smooth Operator's one.
Smooth Operator.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You've heard of her, bro.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's one.
If you look on her whole little thing, bro, you gonna see some stuff, bro. Yeah.
Smooth Operator. That's a good one. That's all I need to know right now.
Yeah. So you good, man. You good.
3 or 4 more, then maybe I could get a T-shirt.
Yeah, man. That's all you need, bro. That's all you need, man. Yeah.
So there's one super chat here.
All right,
Brendan Moses. When you coming to Triadelphia, love to come say hi.
Dude, that football camp was it the 16th and 17th of next week? Yeah, I want to say 16th. Yeah, let me pull up my joint. Yeah, I want to say 16th and 17th of next week though. But yeah, I'll be out there at that was it Triadelphia Sports Complex thing. Yeah, it's actually pretty dope, man. This would be our 3rd year hosting a camp, 2-day camp out there, man. It's been pretty cool, man. Just tapping into that market, getting, just another opportunity for the youth to, number one, have something fun to do, be around some pretty cool cats, also get a chance to interact with the amazing people that still in nation. Yeah, man. It's going to be a beautiful day out there, man. So, yeah, if you are in the vicinity, man, pull on up, baby. I'm going to holler at you. I'll be out there getting it in.
That's what we got for this first topic.
Oh yeah. So
people are roasting me in the chat.
Yeah, because you don't know Sade, bro. It's like when I tell you, like like I said, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, like how they're big now. Like, nah, Sade is like.
I saw her age. It's like 60 something. I mean, you can't be holding me to that high of a standard, right?
No, like when we said when Tina Turner passed, we was like, no, this is like a legends icon. Like she's big like that.
I
like
heard of her.
bigger, yeah, but bigger. Like this is.
She's bigger than Tina Turner.
Really, bro? Sade. And Tina's like
okay, my bad.
Tina
I apologize.
Like that. Tina's like that. Don't play. Tina's up there. Sade's up there too, though. It's just they legends. They legends in the music, the culture, the look.
My apologies.
All that, man. The style. It's just that's how it goes. But the beauty is you've learned today.
Well, you know what? Yeah. So. Maybe I will listen to some of her on the way home because I actually did. I think it was a week or 2 ago. We were talking about Def Leppard. One of those days, I did listen to Def Leppard.
You did? Okay.
And that particular album that people were talking about.
Hysteria, right?
Yeah, and Def Leppard is a one-hit wonder band.
So what made you so confirmed on that then, man?
I was just waiting for all the songs on that album outside of Pour Some Sugar on Me to get good.
No.
I was waiting.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Just giving my honest opinion. I know I wasn't around for the time that album dropped, so I'm sure people have other sensibilities. They have other emotions attached to that album. But me hearing it right now, this day and age,
Deke! You wow, baby.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, you done came at the
Def Leppard fan club.
The whole Def. He said Hysteria, huh? That's the one y'all kept recommending. He said, why y'all recommend that album? It's mid. That's what he called it.
I had to keep skipping songs.
He said, you got one song and one song only. Yeah. But I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
Yeah, Pour Some Sugar on Me. Big hit. Maybe I'll give it a second time around. Because I'm sure people will come at me and say, oh, you got to listen to it again. You got to listen to it again.
You got to listen to it different. Yeah. Listen to it while you driving. Listen to it like while you just vibed out.
We'll see.
You know what I mean?
But I'm just telling you, I just wasn't impressed. I was like, yeah, I'm still only going to know these guys by Pour Some Sugar on Me. That's it.
Oh, wow. I mean, right now,
But I will say this, you know how Spotify will show the amount of views for each song?
Yeah.
Those are in like the 80 to 100 millions, those other songs from the album.
So still respectable.
So, I mean, I'm sure they are popular to people, but it just wasn't hitting right for me.
Yeah, I guess there are levels to popular songs. There are levels. Yeah. I'm with it, bro. I like it. All right, so, geez, how do we even get there?
So I'll see what Sade. I'll see what she's got.
Yeah, man.
Smooth operator. That's the only one I know about her.
Hey, you can't go wrong. But anywho, we're gonna tap into this here first topic. I said topic. Boy, that's how you can tell it's been a deal. It's a day right here. Hello. But anywho, I'm back in the saddle, man. Let me get it right. Let me hold it together, Deke. Don't let me lose it now. We did sign a couple of guys the past couple of days, man. I did want to get a chance to talk about them because we have not actually had a chance, man. We, been pretty packed with topics and other chaotic and fun stuff. But first cat that we did sign was a running back from Virginia State, man, undrafted cat, Darius Higgins. So like I said, plays running back. He came out this year from Virginia State, was initially signed to the Indianapolis Colts as one of their undrafted free agents. And when you talk about Darius, in terms of him collegiately, his senior season, man, was very productive. 100K rushing yards, 31 receptions, 420 receiving, and he had 5 touchdowns. Watching him, thought he had good vision, like his contact balance a lot. Thought he had nice feet and good long speed, but long speed at Virginia State, I need to see what that translates to in terms of when he's out here with just more speed. Because he's already seen fast people, but it's just going to be a lot more faster guys out there. But the thing that I do like about him is this, man. Think he has a good yak ability, man, in terms of yards after catch. Covers kicks, though, man. Covers kicks, and he plays extremely hard when he's covering those kicks to ultimately make tackles. So if you're talking about
Benny Snell replacement,
that's the angle. Because I'm like, I don't see him right now, or, at least right now, I don't see him doing anything to that standpoint that would unseat Anthony McFarland that I was just watching in practice and where he's gotten polished too. We know Jalen Warren and Najee. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk about him. Yeah, he also was looking impressive, man. Definitely, like way more patient. Just like we talk about, less road runner, more under control, but picking his spots when to bust. Yeah, when to hit that gear on him and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily see Darius right now, based on what I saw from his collegiate tape, unseating any of those three. But the angle that Darius could potentially make some noise in is how he covers kicks. Watching him do that, even while being a 1,000-yard rusher his senior year, was impressive because, like I said, a lot of dudes coming from bigger schools, you don't play special teams. So you have to learn it. It's literally its own separate position. What you do as a linebacker, running back, corner, receiver has zero zilch to do with you playing special teams and just the different techniques you have to learn. So for him, he'll already have a leg up there. But like I said, man, I did like that potential with it because right now, like I said, we feel good about our top two. Me seeing McFarland made me feel a little bit better. Not even a little bit. I felt a lot better about, just that part of it. But we still don't have that Benny Snell replacement. You don't have that guy that we're saying, all right, well, he's the practice squad guard. He's the guy that is going to be down here covering all the kicks. He's going to be a core 4 guy that's going to always keep him in a helmet. We got McFarland who's a return man.
Yeah, we don't have any big running backs on the roster. Exactly. We've been bringing in all these little speedy guys.
Yeah.
We cut Master T and haven't brought back Benny Snell.
Yeah. So when I was watching Darius, he does, like I said, we don't have to speculate it. It was on his tape where you actually are seeing him run down and cover these type of things and stuff like that. So, like I said, I did like that for him, just in terms of when we talk about bringing in guys, why are we bringing them in? And ultimately, what is their path to making this roster? Because we don't just sign dudes just for the sake of signing them. We talked about that. It's like, man, if a dude is coming here, they're bringing them here because they think that they have a chance to help us in some capacity. So for me, I just see Darius as that is his lane early on. Not saying he can't evolve, but the reason being, like I said, I just don't know if he's twitchy or explosive enough to just, crack down up as a running back. When you're watching Anthony McFarland, him putting a foot in the ground and him getting north and south is just different right now. We obviously know how Jalen Warren get it down.
I'm excited to see McFarland in preseason. Bro, now you got me hyped.
Man, when I watched it, man, and that's the thing that had me upset, man, because when I watched them, I started to like it. And I was like, man, all right, McFarland,
Yeah, he's
bro,
just
don't
been
tease me, man.
he's been a big disappointment
I
so
just don't
far
want him
throughout
to
his
tease
career.
me, bro. And it's nothing against him. Like you said, man, he's been on the show, man. We got nothing but love for him and respect. But we know it was a lot more expectations for him when we brought him in. And after that first season, it's really just never materialized on a more consistent basis, even though we've seen flashes of it. So watching it, I'm just like, all right, bro, like, I like this. You know, I like a speedy back that can and then go. You know, I like that. Don't, why you showing me that right now if you're not going to do that? Unless you're going to do that. If you're going to do that, then do that.
Yeah, he's got to
But
be
you
the reason
teasing
we
me,
didn't bring
man.
back Benny
Yeah.
Snell, too. And think of
Yeah.
that Maryland connection. That's
Seriously,
Canada's guy.
man. Seriously.
Canada's got faith in McFarland, I bet you.
Bro, like watching it, I'm like, bro, it looked great. It looks smooth. It looks like a guy who's been in this, at this level, in this organization for multiple years now, and is slowing down. And that's one of the things that you always hear me talk about with like playing guys young versus letting them sit for a little bit. He just seems more collected.
What game did he play in last year? Wasn't that Colts
That was the
game?
Colts one. He
he
played
didn't look
well
bad
in it.
there either.
Yeah.
Him and Snow, him and
Mhm.
Snow actually look good. They look
Yeah.
like the better running backs over Najee.
Absolutely, which had us that following week. Like maybe we shut Najee
Yep,
down
I
for a
remember
little
all that.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with McFarland, as long as I'm seeing him look like that, like I said, for Darius, I just think it's hard for him to overtake that because athletically, I don't think he's as gifted there. But that's the reason why one was a 4th round draft pick, whereas the other guy was undrafted. One coming from Maryland, which is Big Ten. One coming from Virginia State, which they are. Was it CI? Are they CIAI? I'm not 100% sure. No. I'm tripping. V8. No, they're HBCU. They are MEAC. No, not Virginia State. I'd have to check to see. Yeah, I was about to.
DG would know. I have no clue.
Because the problem is they keep
You're asking
shifting
the
the
wrong guy here.
conferences. That's the problem. Like everything has like shifted and people have been jumping. So I'm like, are they still in this? I remember what they used to be in, but I don't know if they're in there anymore. So yeah. But either way, man, that was, like I said, my thoughts on Darius, man. What was your thoughts on him, man?
I thought he looked just like a good overall, all-around running back.
Mm-hmm.
He had some sneaky speed. I think he ran a
He ran
4.48.
Took one like 70, 80.
Yeah, and then if you actually watch some of his highlights, he's taking stuff to the house
Mm-hmm.
from long distances. And then I also like his physicality. He's not afraid to run dudes over.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like good size to him. He's like 6 foot. I can't remember what the weight was. But like he looks like a bigger back, but then also has some speed to him. Yeah. Now, to your point, I don't know how that plays out in the running back room. Now, I thought he would maybe have some sort of inside track with Benny Snell and Master Teague being gone and filling that prototype.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about Anthony McFarland this way, then that's a different story.
But it only works if Anthony McFarland keeps that going. That's been the big question with him. It's never been, is he talented enough? We all feel like McFarland, in terms of what he has talent-wise, that speed is the difference compared to everybody else that we've brought in this running back room. The problem is it just hasn't been healthy enough. And that's kind of what you run into at times with the speedier, smaller backs and stuff like that. So that's why I'm excited, but I'm cautious because he didn't let me down a couple times. That's all.
I get you.
Yeah, but if it's healthy and it's like it's supposed to be, yeah, I'm taking that. I'm rolling with McFarland. But if it's not, and Darius can give me that special teams element that McFarland doesn't do because he's a return man, so it's just different of what they're asking, then yeah, I would look to have him as that 4th guy or 3rd guy that you're bumping practice squad active until, you feel a little bit more confident and comfortable with him because he still has to show that he can do this. We obviously know it didn't work out in Indy, but this is a different scenario, different organization. So we'll see what happens with him, man. But like I said, man, definitely, I didn't think it was a bad thing. I like the move. Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing against it. Yeah, it's just, small name signing and you just kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
I guess the intriguing part of some of these recent pickups is that I think we filled out to 90 now.
Low key we did, yeah.
Does that matter though? Because if we really want a guy, if us and Quan could come to some sort of number,
all you're doing is agreement, just cut him and move, man.
Yeah, you're just cutting one of these small name guys, right?
That's essentially how you do it. Like, because the thing is this: all of these guys that get signed are capable of helping your team win, but because there is a numbered amount of slots you have available. If you can help me win more than this guy on my roster, well, then you got to go so I could bring you in, because this guy on my roster might be just the 52nd best guy. You might come here and be the 42nd best guy. Or if you're the 22nd best guy, now it's even bigger of a priority. So when we're talking about a Quan Alexander potentially, right? He would flirt with that top 20, top 30 best player on our team as soon as he would get here. So you would compromise, especially in the offseason where it's 90 guys, the guy that's number 80 on your roster, or the guy that's number 75, or even the guy that's number 90. You know, like, hey.
Hell, they just did it with the receiver that they cut. They picked him up like a week or two ago. Right. Weren't we talking about Corey Crest or whatever his name was? They cut him to bring on the running back and the left tackle we're going to talk about.
And we're going to talk about the tackle and why you think the tackle was available. Because Philly was bringing in Charleston Rambo from where? XFL. So who did they have to get rid of?
He was playing in the XFL.
He was, yeah. He was getting
He actually had a good season, right?
Yeah, he got off in XFL.
Stats,
yeah.
That you mentioned him, yeah.
Yep, so to make a move for him, they let go of this cat that we're going to talk about in a second to bring in Charleston. So during this time of year, it's a lot of that. But
yeah, I don't know why people make a big deal about us filling out the 90. Like, oh, now we can't get Quan Alexander.
No. It's no different than when it's regular season, right? You got your active 46 guys, right? Or your active 53 guys. But won't we make a move in the season? Won't we trade a guy? Won't we cut a guy? Won't we do something to clear up? We'll put a guy on IR. Putting a guy on IR is no different than cutting a guy, except I still keep his rights, but he doesn't count for this season for the rest of the year. He's off the books. Money-wise, he's getting paid, but in terms of how the NFL, roster works, you're off of that. You're not on that roster spot, so now I can bring in whoever. We see it all the time, man. It's just different ways of how they word it, different ways of how it's perceived, but still, when you talk about, like, the foundation of it, it's the exact same. You're just trying to clip a roster spot because this guy can help you win right now, whereas this guy over here, whether it's from injury, money, talent, age, whatever, you just don't think he can do it to the same extent that this guy can, not just individually, but for the squad as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this other guy.
All right. So for the other cat, man, y'all should have known who was going to bring him in, man. He played
for the Eagles.
He played for the Eagles, bro. It's that simple, man.
Seriously,
he played for the Eagles, bro.
Taking over.
All right. Shout out to Jared Williams, man. We signed Jared Williams as well, man. Former Philadelphia Eagle. That is where we had to start. That's where it literally is. As soon as I saw that, I said, this is a no-brainer. I love the signing. All right. I feel like it's a diamond in the rough solely because he played for Philly, okay? If we're signing a lineman, I want him coming from Philly. All right. If he's coming from Philly or he's had any type of Philly ties, he's ate a Philly cheesesteak, any of that type of stuff, I want him here because that's the Andy Weidl thumbprint. That's what he's doing right now. So we did bring in Jared Williams, plays left tackle. Honestly, man, they had him swinging too with some of the stuff I was reading. But for him, was recently released by the Eagles, came out last season he started out in Houston for college and then ended up going to Miami, was not highly rated, but was still viewed as a good tackle coming out, but was with the Eagles and Lions practice squad last year. I want to say he started with the Eagles, then went to Detroit for a couple of weeks, then went back to Philly. They signed him like right when the season ended or like at the end, like December, January time frame. And he was on their roster up until, was it a couple days ago when, it was a couple days ago, I guess now. Because I don't even know what today is right now. But it wasn't too far ago.
Yeah, we picked him up on Monday, was it?
Right. So whenever we picked him up, they released him probably like a couple days prior to that. And like we said, it was the whole Charleston Rambo, them swapping those two guys out for each other. And that's ultimately why we went ahead and brought him in. But to me, man, you can never have enough offensive linemen right now, man. When we talked about what we've been trying to do this offseason, what has been the biggest focal point, the trenches, revamping the offensive line, bringing in new bodies. I like it because if it's going to be a practice squad caliber guy or a guy that's competing for the back end of the roster, you got one or two ways to go about doing that. You can stick with the same people that you've had in that same role, or you kick the tires on something new. You say, all right, I like how you've been playing, but you still haven't got to the point where you're going to surpass anybody, or we just want to challenge you now. Instead of it just being competition for Chooks and Dan Moore, how about we get some competition for the 2 deep, for the 3 deep? And for me, when I look at Jared Williams, I just say to myself, all right, you potentially give us that opportunity. You're going to potentially come in here and you get to push LaRaven Clark. You know what I mean? Like, you think about LaRaven. You think about, what was the other cat that we had brought in?
I don't know. There's some guy named Dylan Cook on this depth
that's
chart.
what I'm talking about. We brought him in like earlier on. He's another one of them, those type of, like off season doesn't count. It's like the exemption from the 53 or whatever. Yeah, because he's not a top 53 contract guy, so it doesn't count against the salary cap or nothing like that. So that's why it doesn't get mentioned that often.
We got our top 3 locked in for the tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Broderick, Dan Moore, and Chooks.
Yes.
So if we are going to keep 4
guy
for the week in and week out roster,
yeah,
I mean, look, Larry Clark's been around a little bit, but I don't think anyone's saying he's like a world burner out here.
Like, I feel great about my depth. I don't have to ring in nobody. Like, nah. So that's why you bring in a guy like a Jerry Williams. Come in here and compete. If you beat LaRaven out, great. Then that means we did a good job with our scouting department. We did a good job of leaving no stone unturned. If you come in here and you can't beat out LaRaven Clark, great. That means that we feel good about our depth. That means that this guy's still doing enough to make sure that the Pittsburgh still feel confident with him being on the roster. So, I mean, with those type of signings, I mean, that's kind of how it is, man. But it's an opportunity for him, and that's the big thing. And that's what we always talk about, right? When we say when these guys come here, as we just literally talked about with Darius, it's like it doesn't matter whether you're a first-round draft pick, a sixth-round draft pick, undrafted, priority free agent, or even a trial guy. Once you get in the door is what you do with that opportunity. We talk about TG, trial guy. You talk about me, sixth-round draft pick. But then, you can talk about first-rounders and how just all of us have our own journeys and stuff. But it doesn't matter. Once you're there, man. So for Jared, for Darius, go do what you got to do, man. Go do what you got to do.
I just got to read this.
Yeah.
It made me laugh out loud. Joey Weaver. Bro, who the hell are these people?
Yeah, bro. I'm with you, man. And that is the beauty of the show, Because if we don't come up here and talk about them, then that would be the sentiment, would it not? Like, if you don't come up here and talk about these people, man, be like, who's this guy we just signed? Who's that guy we just got there? It's like, I got you, man. I'm going to cut the tape on. I'm going to get some info. So, yeah. So now when people ask, well, who the heck is Jared Williams? You going to know. He got a connection to the Eagles. All right. He going to come in here and he gives you some competition and some depth competition. That's how you talk about him. And then when you say, who's Darius? Well, hey, man, Darius comes in here. He potentially replaces Benny Snell with special teams. That's how you rock with it, man.
Yeah, that's their paths to making the roster.
Yeah.
He's got to beat out LaRaven Clark, be that 4th tackle depth guy, and then the running back, make it close for running back 3 and shine in special teams potentially. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't think we're getting rid of McFarland. He's Canada's guy.
Hey, if he looked like how he looked the other day, I think we're going to be all right with it. I think we'll like it a lot.
And I don't think we're keeping 4 running backs just to keep 4 running backs unless you're doing something on special teams.
No, without a doubt. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what was the running back's name? I already forget. Darius Higgins.
And
man. Jared Williams.
There you go.
Breakdowns.
There you go. Hey man, like I said, we try to do what we can. I'm not about to sit up here and act as
we
if
got that
I knew
Alfonso Graham too.
Yeah.
Running back Graham.
Remember though, with all of these guys that we sign like this, you don't ever hear me act like I know who they are right off the dribble. How many times do you hear me say, oh, all right, well, look, just give us a day. We're going to talk about it. Give us a day. Let me research. Let me find out. Yeah, because it's a lot of people that play football. So I think this just proves there's a lot of people that play football. Okay? But I'm excited for these dudes, man. Welcome to the Steelers family, man. So we shall see. And yes, Jermaine, that is a Blanca shirt that I am wearing from Street Fighter, man. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm into all that type of stuff, man. So, yeah, when I seen these shirts drop, I was like, I got to cop me something. But my favorite guy was Gal, though. I like Gal. That whole, like, macho, army military dude. Yeah. In my mind, I was like, I got that Gal on me, bro. Give me a dog tag. Let's ride. Some fatigue on me. Yeah.
This is an interesting comment. Jonathan Stevens, Steelers got Golden for a steal, considering what Frank Clark and Leonard Floyd just got. What did Floyd get?
I haven't seen the numbers on it just yet. I knew it was
a 1 year something.
Yeah. But Floyd's also coming off of 3 years where he's not had anything less than 9 sacks. Yeah, it's been 9.
I feel like the Broncos got Frank Clark for a steal. I'm seeing the deal. 5.5.
Yeah.
Could get up to 7.5.
Seriously, I'm like, Frank is a dog, bro.
For Frank Clark?
Frank Clark is a dog. I don't think any of the 3 are bad side as whatever you paid him to that extent. Like if Frank was the high end signing and that was 7,
I wouldn't have minded him here
absolutely
for 1
not.
year, 5.5. You could be our third edge rusher.
If that's what it costs, I ain't tripping. Like, bro, for Frank, come on, man. But it's just how you look at it. That's all. Frank is a heck of a player, though. Like, Marcus, that's my guy. Like, big fan of his game, big fan of his energy. Marcus still, like, he hasn't reached a Frank Clark type vibe to me. Whereas, like, I feel like Frank has really been in that, like, you can make a case top 5, top 7 annually as one of them just consistent. You could just trust that he is gonna be out there and giving you that health wise and production wise and big stage wise. We see him doing this postseason and Super Bowl. Whereas for Marcus, he actually, he hasn't just had the chance to give you a postseason run just yet. Hopefully that changes for him this year, though.
It's saying for Floyd, 1 year, $7 million.
1 for 7. Yeah. So all right. So both of them are on par. Have we got the official Marcus Golden numbers yet?
Oh, to his point, it's way lower than all the. It's 1 year for like 1.3 mil.
Okay, so
it's
that's
like
dope.
Basically a veteran minimum.
Yeah, I like it though. In terms of the money, it's great for us. Yes. All I'm saying is in terms of the players we're discussing, though. Yes, Marcus for 1 mil, you can make a case for value, but Frank Clark or Leonard Floyd, in terms of what they have been doing, in terms of just their numbers on what, like you said, when you just watch them, like it's just
they're just higher end players.
I just think they're just a little bit better. Yeah, I think they're a little bit higher end. So that's my only thing. Like I said, it's weird because I'm very, very biased too, because it's my guy I'm talking about versus like two dudes that
you got a Bill signing in there too.
Right. So it's like all right, try to how we gonna maneuver through this as best as possible. But all three of them dudes I think are gonna be assets to the teams that they signed. I think all three of the guys, their fan base is gonna be like, what, bro, this is a great signing. Like, I love it. And I think that does so true, at least for two of them. I can't speak to that. Where did Frank Clark, you said he signed
Denver.
I can't speak on how the fans in Denver feel about the signings, but I know Bills fans and Steelers fans love both of the players that they brought in, and I haven't heard any negative about either one that was brought in. So, and with the cost, so everybody has their thing, but
that Frank Clark deal was a steal.
7. That's 5
Broncos
with
fans
7
should be
ecstatic.
ecstatic.
5. You said it's 5, but it can get up to 7.
5.5 can get up to 7.
That's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was just playing on like a $20 million something deal, wasn't he? Per year?
What's his age though?
Because he's the little over 30.
He's the oldest of the group. It would be him.
You think?
No, Marcus.
I'm saying Floyd.
Marcus. No.
Oh no, I forgot about
Marcus.
Golden.
Yeah, I think Marcus.
I think it's close between Golden and Floyd. Yeah, Clark's only 29 right now. He'll probably be 30 this year.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. And then Leonard Floyd, isn't he like 35? Floyd?
No, because he's younger than me.
30.
Yeah,
I was off on that. Man. Who was I thinking? 35. Yeah, Golden's the oldest.
Like 32 then.
Yeah, Golden's 32. I think he'll be 33.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to him. All right. I'm excited for all three of these dudes, though, bro. Y'all know I love me some pass rushers, man. Come on now. We didn't.
No, Golden's gonna be 32 this year. He just turned 32.
There it is. Yeah, his birthday's the 13th, right? No.
It was 80 days ago, whenever that was.
Yeah.
87 days ago.
Okay. That's hard, bro.
It's literally right in front of me. March 13th.
Yeah, day before mine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah, that's fire then. That's fire.
Yeah, that Golden signing, I feel like just
I love it.
Better and better as more information came out. Because even hearing his interviews and him saying like, I know my role here. I don't care if I play 1 snap or 30.
Mm-hmm.
I know the business of football.
Yeah.
Like they could tell. He even said this too. You'd like this. He was like, they could tell me anything. They could tell me, oh, we're gonna get you around 15, 20 guaranteed, but it's not gonna matter when the season comes around because it's just football. He's been around the block, but he says he's gonna be committed no matter what. No matter if he only plays 1 snap or 30, the ups and downs through a season.
Marcus is gonna be prepared for 60 hard-fought snaps every single game, regardless of if he gets all 60 or if you only give him 10. He gonna be ready to go. His energy's gonna be right. That's, like I said, that's what makes him such a dope player in this setting like this too, man. Because he's been a guy. He's been a dude that's been paid. He's been a big free agent signing. He's been opposite a Chandler Jones before, so he knows even with that's like when you looking at a TJ Watt, like he's been a part of that. But for him, like you said, man, it's just one of the things you play it long enough, man. You get to that phase where you're able to transition to this type of role where you're still going to be active, you're still involved, you're still going to have some chance to make plays, but you're more mentor. You're more OG. You're more like, yeah, let's make sure all of us is getting it right. And now we grown like that, man. But now I'm definitely excited about this vibe, though, man.
You combine that mentality with the fact he's always a fan of the Steelers. Like, loves the organization, loves the culture. And then the contract being even probably cheaper than what we thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be around 3. That's
a great deal.
That's a heck of a deal, man. I love that. Absolutely, man.
455. Hit some of these supers.
Let's
and we
do
the giveaway.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Because it's a vibe. Man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's a great day today, man. It's a great day.
Agreed.
I just been enjoying life. Anytime I get to see you, Deke, and you dripped out too, bro. Don't,
all right.
You ain't we ain't sleeping on it today, man. Shout out to the fact we both got our Yeezys on too, bro. I like when we foam runner it up. Man.
Yeah, they're nice.
Clean, bro. Clean.
Exotic packs. Got flights, hotel, and front row seats to Pittsburgh versus Bengals game December 23rd.
Okay.
First time going to Pitt and first NFL game. Very excited. Been watching this podcast for over a year. Hope to see y'all there. Much love to both of you.
Salute. I love that. I love that a lot, man. Let's see. Yeah, that's a game. That's at the crib. Yeah. That's at the crib. Yeah. No, that's not the one that's at the crib, is it? No, I'm not tripping.
I think that's home.
That's the one that's home, right? Yeah.
I think the one that's away is Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, the Saturday one, right? No, this is the
not
Saturday one.
This is Saturday.
This
is the Saturday before Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So I think it's home. I think it's a 4:00 game.
Yeah. I'm about to say, if that's the crib one, then yeah, you probably bump it.
Yeah, that's what he says. First time going to Pitt.
Okay,
first
well then,
NFL game.
Yeah, you gonna bump into the boy there? I'll be down there. I mean, Lord willing, right?
That's gonna be a really fun one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially that time of year. Crazy. Stakes are gonna be high.
Could be for the division.
Talk about it. Come on now.
Mr. Lamborghini leg lock.
Oh,
bigger impact on their team. CA3 or Zay Flowers.
Why y'all doing this to me? Deke, you got this, Deke. I feel good. I feel great about how the direction you gonna go in this, man. Cause I think I'm gonna answer this the wrong way.
I'm trying to concoct something in my mind right now.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna let you get that one, Deke. You get that one.
Bigger impact on their team. CA3 or Zay Flowers. Yeah. If you're talking just straight up like fantasy stats or raw numbers, I could see Zay Flowers getting bigger stats than CA3. But if you're talking impact, that's something that's tough to measure at times, right?
There it is. I like your angle now. There it is.
You
can find your gray area.
With that CA3 speed,
you found
and just getting him on the field,
you found one.
opens things up for everyone.
Cook, Deke. You better cook.
So
scrape the pot.
I'm actually being dead serious. I'm leaning CA3 on this because I think Zay Flowers. What's his probably average projection right now for stats? 600 yards, 700 yards. Because you still got an Odell Beckham there. You still got Rashad Bateman. They got Mark Andrews. So, like, how much is he actually going to get the ball? Now, with CA3, I would say his average projection is going to be less than that. Could he get 400 yards? Between 400 and 500? But that impact, I feel like that impact could be felt a little bit more here in Pittsburgh when CA3 is on the field.
You know what? You're accurate. I think your numbers are off, but Steven Sims is a prime example. Everybody felt like Steven Sims in terms of his offensive production. We felt like it was a lot more than when you actually looked at the numbers.
It was weird when you looked at the stats.
Yeah. You look at the numbers,
you're
like,
had 100 yards?
Like, huh? Like, you sure? But you watch the games, you're like, nah, man, he had impact.
Oh, and especially if CA3 does some punt returning and kick returning, too. Now, Zay Flowers did that at Boston College, right? Did he?
Yep.
Do they have anyone else to potentially beat Zay out for that? Over at the Ravens?
I'm not sure.
Now, Zay might just be doing that for them. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of tough, man. That's all right. Okay, I will answer it both ways as well then.
Here's the thing with Flowers, too, and I've talked about this with the Ravens offense. I'll believe it when I see it in terms of them passing it for 6,000 yards, as Lamar said he would like to do. I'll believe it when I see it. And he's going to be the third receiver. Is he not the third receiver right off the bat for the Ravens? Actually, he'd be the fourth option. Now CA, it's he might be like the 6th or 7th for us, but we're talking impact. We're talking impact.
I just like how it's we gotta wait and see with Zay Flowers in the offense and Lamar. I'm like, that's a lot more proven. Even with a wait and see, it's been just way further along offensively than where we are in terms of we just raw confidence. We ain't even waiting to see. We're just
I know what I saw. I know what I saw after the bye week last year, and then I also heard your Kenny Pickett OTA report yesterday.
It is real. It's definitely real. But that's I was just like, that boy said, that Baltimore offense, I gotta wait and see. I'm like, bro, it's Odell, it's Mark Andrews, that's Lamar Jackson, who was an MVP. You got Rashad Bateman, you got Isaiah Likely, you got J.K. Dobbins. And I was like, Zay Flowers is just the extra. Like, Zay's going to get targets. Zay's going to get opportunities because Odell going to come in. You're going to have to give him some attention. Mark Andrews, you're going to have to give him attention. Isaiah Likely has already proven that if you don't give him attention, he can cook. I already told you, I feel really good about Bateman. If he's your number 2, that's even better. So to me, Zay, I'm like, you know how we felt about Zay in the draft process. We won.
He was all right.
So yeah, that was my thing. I was just like, yo, y'all know I love Zay. When you said punt return, I'm like, really? We go with there, y'all.
What?
You see, he could return. When you say he could be he's like Calvin Austin, he could use some special teams as a return. Man, I'm like, I love Zay as a returner too. It looked like, hey, babe, I told you. You know how I felt about Zay. And I just think our offenses are very different right now. Lamar and them, they're going to give Lamar what he's looking for. They paid for it. He's going to get the opportunities to fully take them training wheels or whatever you want to call it off. And if he wants to throw it 40, 50 times, he's going to get every opportunity. And there is no governor. There is no, if it doesn't work, you're going to get pulled. He doesn't have to worry about any of that because he's already proven, because he already has the accolades and he got the contract. Whereas Kenny, I feel like early on, is still going to be in that proven it stage that with the second half of last season was his normal, and that wasn't the outlier for him. But he still has to like show that more and more and more. That's all I'm saying. But it's gonna be a vibe, bro. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. But I think I'm gonna lean Zay Flowers for now. Okay, just for now. Just for now. So don't hold that against me, Calvin. All right.
Now the thing with Calvin, aside from the Zay Flowers stuff, didn't we talk about this? I know he's been getting the Tyreek Hill comparisons. Mm-hmm. If we could get a Tyreek Hill type of season out of CA, I think it'd mean a lot. I'm not talking prime Tyreek Hill. If you look at Tyreek Hill's rookie season,
early on,
I think he had like 500-something yards receiving, had like 200 on the ground. Obviously, he was amazing in the return game. Like, that's why he made an All-Pro and Pro Bowl.
That was the weapon part of him. Like,
can we get a light version of that from CA potentially? And that's what I was talking. Like 400 receiving, we get maybe $150 on the ground, 5-6 total touchdowns, and maybe we get a punt return or a kick return touchdown. No, that'd be an awesome season for us. Even though it's not the gaudiest of numbers, I think that would be big impact.
No, I'm with you 100%, man.
Because of that speed.
I'm with you. I just wonder, like I said, man, for him to get those type of numbers, what are we doing with Pickens? What are we doing with Move? What are we doing with Najee? What are we doing with Darnell? What are we doing with Deontay? I just don't know how Calvin has that type of impact where I know, barring injury, Zay is going to get fed. He's going to get opportunity. He's going to be on the field. It might be times where Calvin only gets 20, 30 snaps. If we're doing 12 personnel, right? We talked about Pat, Darnell playing big boy bully ball, running the rock. Well, we want to run, play action pass. We ain't just trying to do that and take a shot to Calvin's like, man, Pickens, you ready, baby? It's your time now. So that's the only reason I don't know. But I'm waiting to see. Waiting to see for both.
I just don't want to give any ground right now.
I feel you, though. I feel you, man.
I just don't. I heard these Patrick Peterson reports covering CA.
It's real, bro. It's real. Trust me. And I saw the separation. He creates separation. He definitely does. He definitely does. Maybe I'm also scarred on, like, the heavy speed only. I need to see it because of the whole Dree Archer situation. Shout out to Dree. No shade towards him. But remember when Dree came out? That was the talk. He's so fast that you just can't deal with that on defense. It's so fast you can just throw him out there and everything will work. Until it did it. Because everybody was fast, and then we put the pads on, it just changed.
What happened with him? How did we try to use him?
We tried to use him as a running back. We tried to use him like getting on the ball.
That was never going to work, right?
They let him like Well, that's how he got out of college. He was playing true running back and return man. And he had to stop and go, the wiggles and all that other stuff. Problem was, everybody is fast. So you trying to reverse field at the NFL level don't hit the same as you reverse a field at college. You running full speed, I'm going to stop, cut. Like when we talk about Reggie Bush, for example, right? Remember Reggie in college is like, yo, so it's crazy fast than everybody else. But at the NFL, everybody has that. Or close to some of that stuff. So with Dree, that ultimately kind of,
what was his 40 time?
He was around 4.2. He was like 4.2.
Yeah,
4.24, something like that.
4.26.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So that's why, like, when we talk Calvin and we're like, oh, man, how fast is this? I'm like, I do. I'm with it. I just need to see it and actually see it in pads, in stadiums, and producing. Because even Drew had a couple of long runs early on, cutting that reverse field, but it never was enough of that because his biggest attribute was just the speed, and we never got more from that. And that's all.
Erie Mind Mob says, Moats, why the A's hat, brother? All love.
Oh, because it matched, man.
That was bad timing.
Yeah.
Because we just lost to the A's. We lost the series 2-1.
You're right.
And they're the worst team in baseball.
Yeah,
I told you I was nervous about this series.
They're not even about to stay in Oakland. They're about to move to Vegas, man. Chill out, all right? But literally, it was because I just needed something green. All right. Wifey, I asked her, I was like, hey, I got my Blanca shirt. Usually, I get dressed bottom down. And the problem is I had my Grateful Dead hoodie on all day today, the one from yesterday. And I just didn't
want to repeat.
I didn't want to repeat it, bro. I was going to hit you with the Doug Funny. I was going to hit you with the Arthur, just wear the same outfit. But I was like, I can't. I just felt guilty. So I needed to change. So I was like, let me go change my shirt. Let's get right. And then once I changed my shirt, I was like, all right, I think I want a hat today. But I don't know which hat. So
that's a bad pick.
Yeah, so she pulled this one for me. So, all right, forgive me, guys. Forgive me. But that was why. Yeah.
We're still 3 games above 500.
Nah, bro, we straight, bro.
3 games above 500. And I read this Pirates thread by some account on Twitter. Basically, he was saying why fans should still be optimistic about this Pirates team. He listed like 10 different reasons. And the one that got me was we're bringing up some reinforcements here soon. I think in June at some point of like our top talent. Remember that catcher we drafted a few years ago?
It was
supposedly he's going to be getting called up, and I think another guy. What the hell was his name? I think Rodriguez. Is that his name Rodriguez? Okay. It's either Rodriguez or Gonzalez.
Yeah, because Davis, that was 4. No, that was like 3 years ago. 3, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying he's ready.
Mm-hmm. I like it, man.
So we're getting some of those reinforcements. O'Neal Cruz will hopefully be back in like August.
I was going to say, so August time frame.
I'm hoping so.
How long has he been out now?
Month and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
He got hurt.
It was early.
It wasn't like first 2 weeks of the season.
Mm-hmm.
There's still hope for this team. I mean, I have to hit that over win total bet. I have to.
100%, bro.
We're already at 32 wins, I think.
Yeah, we cooking right now, man.
And last year, we're like 32 and 29. Last year, we only won 52 games. It was either 52 or 62 games.
Yeah,
I think we'll be all right. We'll be all right, at least for me to hit that bet and maybe to stay in playoff contention into August, as opposed to being done at this time of the year. Which
is great because we talked about summer baseball going to the Pirate Stadium. And as long as they doing what they doing, you're going to get me in attendance, man. I was over here looking at the calendar, Deke. I'm like, all right, I got multiple games for the fan. I've even got one planned for like the guys. So I'm like, yo, we need to hit this one. The guys, we're going to this one. Like, because they playing well, bro. It feels like a fun thing when they playing like this, man.
It might have been the same Twitter account. He posted some attendance stats, too, for this year.
Mm-hmm.
We're over 500. I think we're averaging 17,000 per game.
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 years, our winning percentage was in the 30 percentile.
Yeah.
And it was less than that. I think it was.
It's real, bro.
In the low teens, or like 10 or 11 or 12,000 per game.
Yeah, it's real, bro. It is definitely real, man.
Nutting should take notes. Hey, your team does good. People are going to want to go to the games and pay some money.
We will actually spend money to come around.
We'll cop some gear. Bro. We'll cop some tickets.
Listen, bro, you know how many of they over here, my daughter was like, yo, my middle one, little A, she's like, Dad, when we go back to a game? Because they winning. When you winning, bro, when we going to a game. G-Money, G-Money stay. He want to go to the Pirates all the time. That's the game today, Dad? Pirates play tonight? I'm like, come on, man. All right.
Yamong Yash, been a minute. What's up, Deke and Moats?
Salute
Hashtag
you.
Super Bowl.
Facts. Let's get after it, man. Let's get after it.
Ready for this giveaway.
Okay. One time, Deke, one time. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for the announcement of the 41K subscriber giveaway. Should have said giveaways, plural, because there are 2 giveaways, all right? And I will talk about all those things that are included in the giveaway in a moment. But I did want to salute each and every one of y'all, man, for participating in the giveaway. It was a pretty simple thing to do because of it was supposed to be 40K, but I started procrastinating deep.
Whoa. Yeah, the subscriber count went up quick after 40K. People kept subscribing.
They did. And I procrastinated. I thought I had more time, and I didn't. So that's why I shifted from a 40K to a 41K giveaway. But it rhymes, so it's all good. But with that, though, man, we did just want to take some time, man, to just let y'all know we appreciate y'all, man. Because, yeah, y'all are what drives the show, man. Y'all are what gives me and my dog some good times and some positive energy, man. Some good vibes with that, man. So we always want to, feel like we just showing that to you guys. So it was pretty simple to enter into the contest. You had to just be subscribed to the channel. We dropped the 41K giveaway video, and you needed to like the video and then drop a positive comment about why you are a fan of the show, why you are a fan of the channel, or why you are subscribed. But anything along them lines was going to ultimately be why you won. And that's how you could get entered in. So to list the first giveaway, in the first giveaway package, got the signed Arthur Moats. Back when I was out here trying to kill folk, now I'm old. But it starts with that, man. Then we got the Arthur Moats experience with Deke. Little backpacks, man, that are on Teesprings. Shout out to Teesprings as well. Some of the merch, man, from the show. Upper room dad hat, because Deke is a dad hat guy, so got to throw the dad hats in there.
Not exclusive anymore, though.
Now, he's no longer, you could be poly. It's like you're in a polyamorous relationship with your dad hat. So salute you on that. So you got the fatigue one. Also went with a little upper room water bottle. All right. Because I need to be hydrated out here, especially doing these
and help the environment.
Yes. Thank you, Deke.
Yes.
Deke is a man of the people, a man of the environment. I love the cloth that he is cut from. We got to have some motivation, or should we call it some motivation? All right. A little Arthur Moats experience. Arthur Moats experience. The Moats Theory of Life book. Signed copy. All right. Oh, and I didn't think this through. I should have brought the other version of said shirt, but so I should just open up your shirt, huh? Whoever shirt this is. But got a little exclusive, man. Deke might remember this back from when we were out here on the tailgate scene.
That shirt.
Yeah, the Don't Cross the Moats t-shirts with the 5-5 on the back. All right, so that's also included in said giveaway. So I'll put that back in here. Fold you back up in a second. So that's the gray bag. Then we got the black bag where everything is really the same in terms of the contents, man. You're both going to get a book, whoever the winner is. That same picture, same t-shirt. But this one you get the beanie, the yes indeed, because, some people are beanie people.
That's a crisp beanie.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we try to be versatile. Still got the book in the situation. All right. T-shirt.
The Jacob Malesio. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. It says, I won an Arthur Moats Bills jersey.
Well, that's on another giveaway on another channel. You got to wait on that, baby. You know that. Hey. You know how I go. So another day. Different channel, man. Different channel. All right. It's about to be a 1K subscriber giveaway, okay? You see the difference? It's level system. The 41K, you get it's a little different bundle. All right, the 1K, all right, if you're looking for the jerseys, you better pull up on that 1K. All right, better pull up on that one.
Damn.
But anywho, man.
Going out the big guns for the Bills channel, huh?
Hey, I just did it. I thought that y'all didn't like any Bills, anything on this channel. So that's why I just try to refrain from any of that.
We couldn't get a Steelers jersey for the giveaway, though? I think that's what we're referring to.
We've done multiple Steelers jerseys.
You think they're tired of them?
You know what I'm saying? We did multiple Steelers jerseys. We was like, let's change it up today. All right, let's give them something different. Maybe at Would it be or 50? I don't know. I'll figure out the next one. All right, we got to figure out the next one. But
55K should be a big one.
55 got to be a big one.
Right?
What? Yeah, 55. Yeah, 55 is going to be major.
We don't celebrate 52K
That's
on this one.
Crazy. That is
not
crazy.
On this channel. I'm sure there's a party over at the Bills channel, but
oh yeah, it's gonna shut.
We'll be sitting out on that
We're
one.
gonna shut the YouTube down when that we get 52. Cause Deke, by the time the Bills will get 52, Deke, me and you, we doing these shows like on islands by the time that hit 52. That's all I'm saying, Deke. Your toes go, you gonna have sand on your toe. I'm have sand on my toe. Like, Deke, where you at today, man? Man, I'm in this island, man. But you know how it is, man. I'm streaming Big Deke Energy, you know what I mean? And I'm over here like I'm on this island, man. But either way, we're gonna get these folk this content. When that Bills will get to 52, that's what we're gonna be. All right. So we got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Jacob Alessio says he's already subscribed to the Bills channel. Just to support.
Respect. Now, from the heart, man. And you know, like I said, do appreciate you because we do got multiple of y'all too. Don't act like y'all slick, all right? They don't talk about
you
it.
see the names?
Of course, you know I be like, okay. They be commenting, because see, on the Steelers channel, the comments is so many comments you can get lost. I can miss you. I can't miss you on that channel. When I see you stand, you'll get a response. Your likelihood of getting a response, the Bills channel and kicking it with most of the shoe channel. Oh, yeah. I have like
they're like newborns. So
yeah,
like you're really paying attention.
I'm really hands on with them. That's all, man. I'm really hands on with them. You know. Whereas with the Steelers, I'm like, oh man, we're crazy anyways, man. Well, I'll catch you guys on the live. All right. But over there, it's a little bit chiller side. It's a little bit chiller side. All right. But anywho, these individuals who won today were selected at random by the committee. Okay. Now the committee is a very important group of people that I trust. All right. And they do a good job of making things random, but keeping me out of trouble, which is also important. All right. Because you never know. You never know. So after all research has been done and everything needed to be taken care of, I do want to announce the first winner. And this is the gray backpack giveaway. Okay. But the winner that was chosen for that was Chris Furman. So shout out to Chris Furman. And I will tell you what his comment was since he was one of the winners. All right. Okay. So shout out to Chris Furman. Okay. But what Chris said was this. Chris says, "This is a channel for all Steelers fans. I became a fan about 2 years ago, just looking for Steelers news and media updates and opinions. When I came across the channel, I instantly was drawn to it, remembering Arthemos the player. The more I watched you and Deke, it was easy to get comfortable watching you guys' thoughts more than any other sports media. Just feels authentic, fun, and fan-oriented while having an actual expert NFL background and obviously the Steelers. It's been cool seeing in that time how much you guys grow and doing this, and now being a member of the room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed." Apparently, he had just joined the upper room. Salute him on that one, man. But Chris Furman, man, we definitely appreciate those
Sounded
kinds
like a college
words, man.
paper right there.
Low key, I'm like, man,
wrote that in good detail.
You see what I'm saying? Like he gave us background, he gave us when he pulled up on the scene, like when I'm like, all right. But I really enjoy when they talk about that fan and player perspective, because that's what we try to push. It is very different from other people's stuff, but that's how we roll, man. That's how we roll. But salute you, Chris, man. Big time congrats to you, man. So Chris Furman, what you need to do whenever you hear me, all right, send me an email to Moats Winners, MOATS Winners, WINNERS @gmail.com. Send me an email, and then after that, man, we'll get all the correspondence and get this package out there to you, man. But salute you though, Chris, one time for the culture, one time. All right, Deke. Now it's time for the next winner, okay? Now the next winner was for, like we said, the black bag. And with that being the case, got my bag dropping in the back, man. Can't be messing up my flow like that, all right? But the winner for the black bag giveaway is the Mushroom Man himself, Mr. Bart Basquiat. Wow. Shout out one time for the culture, wow. Bart. Shout out, man. Yes, and it was funny too, because like I always take myself out of choosing because I'm so biased. Like, we know everybody. I'm always heavily involved. So I'm always like, nah, man, go to the committee, y'all. Do what y'all need to do. Like, let's figure this thing out. And when this was one of the ones that came back, I was like, yo, it was beautiful, man. So salute you, Bart. Salute you from the heart. Y'all know, man, how we feel about you, man. Or you know how we feel about you, but y'all, in terms of the community, know how we feel about my man Bart as well. But what Bart said was this. He says, man, Moats, I'm subscribed because I was a fan of you, always with the smile on the field, always showing positivity. Then I started watching the pod, and the vibe was just good. I love how you guys interact with the fans during the live, and I love my Steeler family in the chat. I'm also a fan of the shorts, giving us new Steelers news whenever we sign or release the player. Plus, can't forget Deke and his funny moments, like the Wendy Williams moment he had. He's referring to when you fell out that chair, bro. Froze up on us. That was really kind of scary. But he includes 2 mushroom emojis. All right. 2 of them alien hand emojis. Salute your earthlings. Let's get it. And he says, plus, gives me something to watch when I research. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Salute you, Bart Basquiato. Salute you one time for the coaching, man. We always appreciate you, man. You definitely been one of the ones been rocking with us for a long time. Long time, man. So you already know what to do, man. Drop it in the email, man. moatswinners@gmail.com. Just drop it right in there, man. And after that, man, we'll get the correspondence and get that package sent out there to you, man. But one time, once again, for Chris Furman and Bart Basquiato, winning the giveaways, man, the 41K subscriber giveaways. All right. But because I am a man of the people, Deke, and we know, man, the people are awesome. And what they do in terms of supporting us is awesome. We got something for everybody else, man. All right.
Whoa.
All right. Because obviously, was a lot of merch in there that we had just given away and stuff like that. But at times, people might have seen something like, man, I want that too. Cool. We got a promo code for all of the weekend up until Monday, man. Nice. 15% off of everything on the Teesprings website from our channel store, right? So anything that you tap in on the YouTube page, where it takes you over there to like the hoodies, the shirts, the hats, the bags, all that type of stuff. If you type in the promo code MOATS, MOATS, you'll get your 15% off for any of those purchases through Monday. All right. So just wanted to shout that out once again, man. But salute to each and every one of y'all, man, that have helped us get to where we are. And let's keep this thing rolling, man. Let's keep this thing rolling.
Now, the first super chat here. This is, I guess, just big news globally. Says, this is Demetric Smith. Messi in the States, y'all.
Oh, yeah, he signed with Miami.
Did you see the deal he turned down?
I didn't see what the numbers was, but I knew why he turned it down. I saw that part.
An offer from a Saudi Arabia club would have paid him $1.6 billion over 3 years.
Yeah. But nah,
what was the reasoning you heard he went to Miami? The headline I'm seeing is he just liked the lifestyle.
Well, I saw that, but he also said something like he didn't. I forgot what he was saying about the team. It was something I saw about like his teammates or something like that. Like he not wanted to like alter something with them. I forgot like what it was for though, but it was definitely like surrounding him and making his decision and stuff like that. But dude,
I can't see what the Miami number is. It's obviously not going to be 1.6 billion.
But they also said it was funny. As soon as he signed with the club, he was like their social media presence jumped by like 5 million.
Yeah, tickets are going crazy. Yeah. I'm seeing the resale value is off the charts.
Yeah, I mean he's a legend.
Everything's sold out.
He's a legend, man.
Where's he at in his career? He's 35. Like, can he still play like that?
Yeah, why can't
didn't they win the World Cup?
That's what I'm telling you, bro. He's nice, bro. Yeah, like Messi's, he's still like that, man.
I guess it brings some legitimacy to the MLS. I know this has happened before with big names, but if he is still in his prime and it can command $1.6 billion from another team over in Saudi Arabia, like he must still be doing something good.
Think about the type of money you have to turn down 1.6 billion in 3 years. Can we just take a moment? Can we just take a moment for that, Deke? Deke, I don't think me or you have ever been close to that type of money where we could just be like 1.6 billion with a B, not a million, a billion. Oh, I'm cool. I'm gonna holler at you. Yeah.
So here's what I'm seeing for his net worth. He earned 1.15 billion over the course of his career, 4th all time among athletes from all sports. After Tiger, Ronaldo, and LeBron.
And then drop that again. Can I get that list again?
There it is. Tiger, Ronaldo, and LeBron.
James.
They're saying his net worth though is $600 million. I don't know how you calculate that type of stuff, but He's earned over $1 billion throughout his career. So I guess he didn't need a second billion.
He done done well for himself. He was like, I'm cool in that. I don't need your 1.6.
That's crazy.
That's legendary. Holy smokes, man.
That's really crazy.
Holy smokes.
Wonder what that will mean for United States soccer in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Are we going to have a better team now because him being over in the States kicks up some excitement?
Yeah, well, because what it does is it creates more opportunities for the youth. Youth get more eyes on it because right now, if you're a young athlete in America, who is the biggest MLS player here?
No clue.
Right. Whereas I say, who's the best basketball player here? You got options. Who's the best football player? You got options. Who's the best baseball player? You got options.
I know Messi is the best soccer player of the last decade, right?
So it's
between him and Ronaldo.
Yeah. So I think about my son. He done came to me multiple times in the past year to 2 years. Messi, Ronaldo. Who you think is better, Dad? Which one do you like better? I'm over here like, bro, can I tell you about Ronaldinho one time? Can I take you back one time? But Messi's one of them type of dudes. So the amount of young athletes that are gonna want to maybe tap into soccer now because of this and seeing the fanfare that comes with that, because that's the other part. Plenty of people get paid, but to get paid and have that type of fanfare that's gonna come with it, that's a game changer. That makes any kid excited. That's why I love primetime growing up. It's like, bro, who is this Deion Sanders guy? Like, wherever he goes, it just looks like amazing. Messi gonna give you that vibe.
So
yeah,
we got some context from Anthony Manzanares. Messi didn't want Barca to have to sell players in order
that's what it was, yeah,
for him to get paid as well.
Because it messes up their lifestyle.
The way he left Barca the first time was not pleasant, and he did not want to face any scrutiny from the fans again.
Yeah, salute him. No, that's what I was saying. I just didn't know the names and the details. I didn't know he had done it before, but that's what it was like. He didn't want to have to he didn't want the players to be negatively impacted by him going there and taking that much money.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I thought it was dope. I don't know everything else involved, but when I saw that part, I'm like, yo, you a real one for that.
Tito Whitaker says tickets increased 922%.
I can see that. Because what do you think it cost to go to an MLS game? Pre-Messi. 20? 100?
I have no clue. I guess less than 100.
Right.
Yeah, $20. 15, $20.
It's MLS. Not a shot, but it just doesn't have the same market right now. But now, when you're saying I'm about to go see Messi,
Matrix Smith is saying, I'm already trying to get tickets to the DC game.
I can see that, bro. Seriously. I'm over here like, does he come up this way?
DC? That's, 4 hours?
Yeah.
Anything else around here? Soccer team? Does Cleveland have a team?
I was trying to see the Cleveland,
New York,
West Virginia, maybe. New York got a team.
I don't think West Virginia has an MLS team.
Nah,
I know we have the Riverhounds. I don't know what league
is that the same? Yeah.
Is it like a minor league to the MLS?
Yeah.
What would be up in New York? That would probably be over by the city, huh?
Yeah, like
that's
New York City.
7 hours.
Yeah.
Does Philly have a team? That's 5 hours.
No, Philly does. Yeah, my man just played for Philly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to my man CJ Sapon, man.
So there's your options. I guess, maybe you travel 4 or 5 hours to either Philly or DC.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, I'll pull up with my little mans.
Columbus has a team. That's 3.5 hours.
I like that. All right, I got some options. We got some options, man. I like it. Nah, shout out to that.
You going on the Messi tour?
No, I ain't say the Messi tour. It'll be more so if my son really wanted to see him, it'll be more so for him, the opportunity. I'm cool with Messi. Messi is dope. I respect him as an athlete. I respect everything that he's done, but I ain't got to see Messi in person. I'll click it on my TV, man. I'll be like, all right, this is dope. I like this.
Are you going to watch soccer now?
Well, I already watched some of it. Yeah, I do. Bro, I tell you, remember how many times we talk about I watch the most random stuff, bro? It could be curling, fencing, women's gymnastics, women's ice skating, men's figure skating. I be watching all that stuff, bro. I just be researching and just whatever randomly popping up on ESPN on the little app on your Fire Stick. I'd be like, all right, Bob, it is live right now. Let's go. You know how many times I was watching, it'd be 2 a.m. at times, and it'll be these crazy small leagues, whether it's a Japanese baseball league or and it pops up on the live, but in the randomest times because the time difference. So I'll just click on it. I don't be knowing none of the dudes, but it just be up there. So I'll be tapping in. I didn't watch the cricket match before up here. Couldn't tell you what was going on, but I watched it. Yeah.
I'll just watch USA when they're in the World Cup type of guy. It's almost like when you're going to church throughout a given year. You only go
Easter
for Christmas and Easter.
Yep.
That's how I am with watching soccer.
That's funny, bro.
Just when it's the World Cup and just when the USA's playing.
Like I've watched like women's soccer, like just regularly. I'm in all of it, man. Lacrosse, professional lacrosse. Shout out to my Buffalo Bandits up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, tapping all of it, man. Yeah.
Chris Furman, the winner, says, "Hey, actually surprised I won. Appreciate you guys."
Shout out to you, Chris, man. I ain't know if you was gonna actually be on right now, man. But salute you though, bro. Like, nah, man. We glad that you actually got a chance to, hear it when we made the announcement, man. And yeah, man. Big time appreciate you, man. From the heart.
Himong Yash, can we one get away a week? Can we get one giveaway a week? Is that what he's asking?
Yeah, can we get one giveaway a week, please? Man, put it like this. We don't trip on giveaways. Shoot, we always got something tapped in, man. So yeah, I ain't saying a week now because the problem is, it ain't even an issue of the giving away. It ain't even an issue of like, coming up with cool stuff. The problem is, if we start doing it every week, man, y'all gonna be backed up because I'll be procrastinating sometimes. Like that's why I'm like really trying to make a point of it to get this out in a timely fashion.
I couldn't imagine myself
you know what I'm saying?
Heading up the giveaways.
Seriously, I'm just like, bro. If y'all could have seen how long this package has sat in my office, man, just to even get it, to record it, to even bring it down, I'm like, yo, that's...
Yeah, particularly if we started doing them once a week.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But when that bill is trying to get to 52,000 subscribers, we ain't got to worry about it. We're going to have a person that's logistics, all right? When that channel gets to 50, we have a logistics person. That won't be on our hands no more. We just... Everybody gets to get away, all right? We'll be like Oprah. It'll be good. But for right now, we're not there just yet, man. We still a little grassroots. All right. We try to see how versatile we are. How many hats can you wear, bro? How many hats can I wear? All right, let me see if I can learn this real quick. All right, I think I got that. Yeah. But eventually. And yes, Butcher Bergen _Zofo11 intern. Man, people, I've actually had most people hit us up about internships, bro.
Yeah.
My problem is I'm still researching it. Like, I understand, like, bringing on a new person, like how when we talk, like, with Dom. Shout out to Dom, right? He's been more behind the scenes, but I've seen him multiple times, too, man, with some of the vlogs and stuff, and some of the stuff that'll be coming up this season. But, yeah, like I said, I feel like that is different conversation than, like, intern. I don't know. I be feeling like I don't know how to do the intern thing right now. Yeah. How do you do the intern thing? Do you know how to do the intern thing?
No.
Like I don't. Yeah.
No, I'm not a corporation. I'm not. I
don't know. Like that seems so like official. When you have like an intern, it's like whoa. What you mean an intern? Like,
I mean, you can even intern. It's typically college kids.
Yeah.
Well, they're looking for experience, and they'll do summer internships when they're done with school. But I think some of them even do them while they're in school, like in the fall and the spring.
Like I've had multiple people
almost as like a little part-time job.
Yeah, I just didn't know like what that even looks like entails. Because my big thing is this, man, and me and you have had this conversation numerous times off air. I just don't want to look like a dude that's, you know what I'm saying, getting over on somebody. So I'm always like, what's fair? What's makes sense? What isn't too much of this? What is too much of that? Like, yeah, it's a lot that goes into it, man. So yeah, just real, try to think of that type of stuff.
Yumong Yash says, Moats, are you seeking comfort about the giveaway?
Hey, salute you, man. Salute you. No, I'm not seeking comfort. I'm just setting realistic expectations for myself because it's a double-edged sword without seeking comfort. Because then you could let your pride and your ego get you into something that you ain't ready for. So that's why you got to be careful with them things, man. You got to be careful with it, all right? Like when Coach T said you can't paint with a broad brush. I just don't want to paint with a broad brush, baby. That's all.
Give away the internship, LOL, from Butcher Bergen.
Hey, man, hey. I can't just give away an internship, okay? I think people would be upset with me if I just gave it away. Like, hold on, bro. I've been emailing, I've been texting, I've been calling, I've been doing all this stuff. We just sent pay, we done this, and you just gonna give it away? No, don't get me in trouble, man. Don't get me in trouble, man. All right. So I would just.
That would be funny. Spin the wheel for the internship.
Who wants to be the internship for the Arthur Experience with Deke podcast for all of the summer? Let's go, man. And if you do well in the summer, you might earn you a season spot. Yeah, I know the season get crazy. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Not just yet.
That's it for the supers right now. We have a final topic.
Yes, we do, man. Yes, we do. And I'm glad. Who brought it up to us yesterday, man? But
someone with their super chat.
Yeah, it was somebody's super chat yesterday, but they brought up this last topic that we're going to tap into today, which was PFF's newly released edge rusher rankings. Salute PFF first off, because as I've said on numerous times, man, when you're creating content, it's always a lot easier to critique what has been created versus you being the person to actually create that original list or that original piece of content. So for them going through and actually creating their top 32 edge rushers and even breaking them down into the tiers that they did, hats off to them for that, because I personally wouldn't have done it.
They shouldn't have made the list if they were going to do it this way, though.
But the beauty of the list is it allows people like us to critique it, to have a stance on it. And that is what the list was created for, right? You put out your opinion on your platform. Well, that gives all of us people a chance to come over there and holler at you about it. No different than when we drop our videos, Deke. You know,
this might be one of the worst I've ever seen.
People, but it's all opinions. People holler at us sometimes in the comments. They be like, "Man, most think he know everything. Most don't know nothing." They be like, "Deke, oh my God, I can't stand Deke." Like everybody got their little vibe. So we gonna respect PFF. We just gonna give them their little. We appreciate y'all doing the hard work. But that is where the friendlies go away, huh? That's why all those that little pleasantry, it's out the window now. All right. So Deke, it's time to talk about this here bull jive. So if you would like, could you please read off? Just start at the top of this thing, or would you want? Yeah, because I want to start at 32. I don't know if I want to start at 32. Let's start at. Let's start at when we're going back. Can you do that?
Well, they already messed up tier 1.
Okay, I'm with you. Trust me, I'm with you, baby.
So, yeah, they broke this up into tiers, and it just basically goes from 1 all the way down to 32. At 1, they have Myles Garrett. At 2, Michael Parsons. 3, Nick Bosa. 4, our guy, T.J. Watt. 5, Max Crosby. 6, Joey Bosa, the guy that's hurt all the time. Tier 2, they have Hassan Riddick at 7.
Shout out to
at
my
8,
dog,
Rashawn Gary. 9, Trey Hendrickson. 10, Von Miller. 11, Danielle Hunter. And 12, Brian Burns.
Shout out to Von.
Now we're at Tier 3. Khalil Mack at 13. At 14, Jalen Phillips.
Okay.
15, Josh Allen, the edge rusher. 16, Montez Sweat. 17, Zadarius Smith. And
Shout
18, Matthew Judon.
Okay.
Tier 4. At 19, DeMarcus Lawrence. At 20, Shaquille Barrett.
Shout
21, John Franklin Myers. 22, Aiden Hutchinson. 23, Josh Uche. 24, Danico Autry. 25, Randy Gregory. And 26, Chase Young. At Tier 5, the final tier, 27 is Sam Hubbard. 28, Josh Sweat.
Shout out to Josh.
29, Greg Russo.
Shout out to Groot.
30, Brandon Graham.
Shout out to
31,
5'5".
Cameron Jordan. And if you're wondering if they've missed a name all the way up to this point, you're not wrong. They just, unfortunately, have him ranked at 32, and that's Alex Highsmith.
Shout out to Alex. The disrespect, though. The disrespect.
Listen, this article, this rankings, this tier system that PFF has, actually got me doing some work. Actually got me digging deep, doing extra research, because look what I'm about to pull up on my screen here.
Oh.
Did an Excel spreadsheet.
Bro,
actually.
what? Deke, stop playing, bro. You're legendary.
Did an
Deke,
Excel spreadsheet.
Deke, you're legendary, Deke.
For all 31 of the players that they have listed over Alex Highsmith in their season from last year. I got sacks, QB hits, tackle for loss, and forced fumbles. Like, those are all key categories for edge rushers, right?
I can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. This is an amazing document Deke got going over here, man. Your spreadsheet, your Excel game is on a thou wow, bro. I could have used you in college. When they gave me Excel in college, it kicked my butt, Deke. It kicked my butt. But, bruh, that is fire. Y'all done messed up now, man. Y'all done messed up now. All right, get it to us, Deke. What's happening, man?
So Alex Highsmith last year had 14.5 sacks, 20 QB hits, 12 tackles for loss, and 5 forced fumbles.
Let's get it.
So how that ranks out of all the people that were listed on this in front of him.
Please talk about it.
Because if you're going just straight tackles for loss and you're including all the positions, then the numbers could get a little convoluted. So this is just amongst the edge rushers, amongst the guys that were listed right here. So he was 5th in the league in sacks. 5th in the league.
5th.
But he's ranked 32 on PFF's list here.
Make it make sense.
He's 11th in tackles for loss with 12, but he's ranked 32 on this list.
Make it make sense.
16th in QB hits. All right, so middle of the pack. But honestly, out of the 4 categories here, is QB hits the least important?
Mm-hmm.
If you have sacks, tackles for loss, forced fumbles, is then QB hits after that?
Yeah.
Because everything else, you're at least registering something that impacts.
I
mean, QB hits impact the game, but you get what I mean?
No. QB hits,
actually
but then you also
play.
say pressures as well.
Pressures.
I throw pressures in there as well.
I don't have pressures.
Okay, I would say because he got a ton of pressures as well, man.
I don't have pressures. But he's first in the league in forced fumbles, yet he's ranked 32nd on this list.
Make it make sense.
Based on these calculations, he should be in the top 10.
Easily.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If we're talking what he's done this past season, absolutely.
If you're looking at the guys that they have in the top 10, I mean, this list is so jacked up in many different ways, but I know we're focused on Highsmith. The other thing is, I don't care. T.J. Watt was hurt last year. He's the best edge rusher in the league.
Thank you.
I don't care.
Myles Garrett is not
I could
better
care
than
less.
T.J. Watt.
Yeah, what
bro.
is the deal with this infatuation with putting Myles Garrett number 1 in all these rankings lists over the last 2 or 3 years?
Well,
Madden has him as 99 overall. All this. What's the infatuation?
This is my thing, and I've talked about this multiple times. Up until TJ actually won the depot, for the ones that wanted to make the argument, I was like, okay, I can understand where you come from because they do play different positions. Yes, they're both edge rushers. Yes, they both get sacks, but one is an outside linebacker, one is a hand-in-the-ground DN. One plays on the right side, one plays on the left side. So just by that alone, in terms of pass rushers, we do look at it differently. And we talked about how the numbers, one way or the other, are dope, but who are you beating out one way or the other, right? Left tackle versus right tackle. And that's why I was like, up until TJ got the depot, if you wanted to make that case, cool. Make that case. Go for it. I don't agree with it, but I could understand it. You can't keep that energy now with where TJ has ascended to. Myles has not ascended to the levels that TJ Watt has ascended to. Myles can pass every eyeball test you want. Myles can look as great as you want. Myles can get 15, 16 sack seasons as much as he wants. He does not have what TJ has had in terms of his ceiling. And when you make a case for TJ's floor, you look at where TJ is in terms of just across the board, Myles has not been able to impact it just as a pass rusher like that. But then let's take it a step further. We said TJ impacts the game in the run game as well. He impacts the game. We've seen him get interceptions. We see this dude get tackled for loss. We see this dude, hold down his side of the field. Like, he does all these different things. So I'm with you,
Game-changing forced fumbles.
Yeah, and not just game-changing, but clutch performance times as well.
Fourth quarters, overtime.
Not you got 2 sacks, but it was in the first half. No, you giving me this in the fourth when I need it the most. When the game is on the line the most. When these plays, as we all talk about, aren't weighted the same. These are the type of plays we're referring to. And that's what TJ has consistently done, I can say, since his rookie year. Because I was watching it. I was with that. Know what he on. So when you talk about just the Myles Garrett versus TJ part, I'm just like, I don't see how you have Myles ahead of TJ. If you wanted to make it a Micah Parsons, okay, let's talk about the versatility of it. Let's talk about,
now he's going full-time edge rusher.
He's now full-time edge rusher, but also my argument is he still has not done it long as TJ has done it just yet. So, once again, he hasn't had a season that was better than TJ. When they both went head-to-head, TJ beat him out for the awards. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. And I love Michael Parsons. I'm a Michael Parsons guy. Like,
those
Parsons
top
nice,
four
man.
are amazing players.
Yeah, he's
TJ
nice.
Watt, Parsons, Bosa,
nice.
and Garrett.
To me,
I'm taking TJ all day over any of those guys.
Bosa is dope. Bosa's availability is part of his issue. But Bosa is dope. Bosa, when he's healthy, he going to get in that super elongated track stance, coming out the blocks, and he getting after you. You know what I'm saying? He going to sit there with that, let me get my groin feeling good. All right, now I'm ready to go. But
yeah, and I don't want to hear the injury excuse for TJ Watt.
Because if you bring up the injury excuse, then you got to bring it up for Nick.
Well, I won't even say that. Just the fact that they have Joey Bosa in the top 6.
He's another one.
Last year, he had 2.5 sacks.
Yeah.
And he was banged up like most of the year. So, how is he in the top 6? I know he's awesome when he's actually out there and healthy, but dude's hurt.
But can you
like
not
no
say
one
that
else.
about TJ? Huh? You see what I'm saying? But can you not say that about TJ?
What?
He's awesome when he's out there as well. Like, I feel like TJ's awesomeness ascends Joey Bosa's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Nick Bosa's
I don't think they
yeah.
can make the injury argument for
Right.
having TJ at 4 if you have Joey Bosa in the top 6.
Absolutely.
And you have other guys like Rashawn Gary, who only had 6 sacks last year.
Right.
You got him at 8. Like I think Highsmith
is
should
ahead
be
of
over
that.
him.
Highsmith's ahead of that right now.
Yeah, I think Highsmith should be over him, but like, yeah, I'm just waiting for TJ to get some respect on these edge rushers list, and
that is still crazy.
It's just not happening.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the fact, the stats of when TJ Watt's not out there, our record
we don't
and
win. Yeah.
our pressures that we get as a defense, our sacks as a defense, and just the points we give up as a defense. It's insane. It's night and day.
So let me think.
And he was playing hurt. He was actually playing hurt last year. He grinded that out. He grinded out that second half of the season.
Because now,
still bought out.
Look, in the top 6,
still gave us some TJ Watt stuff.
In the top 6, 2 of those guys got depots, right? Nick Bosa, TJ Watt. Miles doesn't have one. Parsons been runner-up twice now.
I think so. Yeah,
he's been running up twice. Crosby, no. Has Joey Bosa been? I don't think he's ever been a finalist.
He's hurt all the time.
Yeah. So I'm like, you got. Have those been the past 2 depots? TJ and Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, TJ first and then Nick this past year, right?
Yeah, and before that was all Aaron Donald.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Yep. And you got Myles Garrett at 1 over the past 2 depots.
Now Garrett has had just straight up consistent seasons. He's out there. Like last year, he had 16 sacks, but.
Come on, bro.
It's just not the same.
Come on.
Like, there's a reason.
Depot is a very good player.
Well,
like,
I was going to say, like...
He's an all-pro. He is dope. We're not tripping on that. But
I don't know if it's just because we're in Pittsburgh, but, like, you don't hear about Myles Garrett the way you do about TJ. I think even on a national stage.
Yeah.
Like, how people revere TJ Watt's impact to that Steelers defense.
It's scary at times.
Yeah, I think it's different than Myles Garrett. Like, the 16 sack... Like, I don't remember any one of Myles Garrett's 16 sacks of last year. Or like how it impacted the Browns game, right?
Yeah. Like with TJ,
it was a field
like,
flipper,
man, we
or
know when
it was
TJ,
a game changer.
Like when TJ make a play, it's like, bruh, like we all felt that. Yeah.
So TJ is 1, but the Highsmith thing is just. I already brought up Rashawn Gary at 8. Wait, come on.
Wait. TJ technically owns, or he's tied the NFL all-time sack record for Michael Strahan, 22.5.
Yeah.
Miles' biggest was what?
And I think that he missed 2 games that year.
Yes, remember? Yeah, because he left early for 1, and then he was injured for multiple.
Yeah.
But I'm like, Miles' best season was what?
Might have been this year.
The 16 yeah.
16. I think it was. I'll double check.
But
he's had double digits in consecutive
he's
years.
consistently in the teens, yeah. But TJ consistently outperforms him, though.
Yeah. Yeah, last 2 years he had back-to-back 16s. Mm-hmm. Before that, 12, 10, and 13.
Yeah.
Good player. I mean, he's in the top 3 or 4. There's no question.
Comparison Myles Jack to, put TJ Watt in his search, though. You see, right at the bottom. Go to the bottom way. Other way. Right there in that comparison spot, bottom left. Compare. Type in TJ Watt and in his search.
So hold on, Miles. Oh wait, it's gonna actually show me both their stats side by side.
Yeah, just click on it. It's got the career.
Why is Josh Allen popping up?
Because you ain't click on the name. Back up, man.
Sabotage.
Yeah. So type in TJ.
Come on.
Oh, where would you see? That's because you watching them funny videos, man. I seen that little lady pop up there. She was a little shorter.
It's not letting me type in a name now. Well, hold on. So Myles Garrett has 74.5 sacks.
Yeah, you should be able to just click on the compare thing, and it should divide it up for you, man. Split them up half and half, same screen for you, man.
TJ Watt has 77.5.
Yeah. But I wanted to go the side by side just so we could get there going.
It literally won't let me type in.
I'm gonna try on my end, man, because I did see how yours. Like I said, look, you feel like you watching them funny vids, man. What's that pop up I'm seeing on your side? I got it. Hold on. I got sus, baby.
Yeah, nothing is. It won't let me type in a name.
All right, TJ Wizard. I want your career compare. A little compare and contrast for the culture. And here we go. All right. Well, head to head, TJ Watt is 6-1-1 versus Miles. Miles is 1-6-1 versus him. Unfortunately, Miles has the better playoff record against us. Or against TJ. He's 1-0 versus TJ. All right. TJ 87 games. Miles 84 games. Okay. So 3-game difference. TJ Watt 6 picks. Miles 0 picks. Cool. TJ Watt 77.5 sacks. Miles 74.5. TJ Watt solo tackles 243. Miles Garrett 177.
That's a big difference.
TJ Watt forced fumbles 23. Miles Garrett forced fumbles 13. That's a big difference.
That's a big difference too.
Fumbles recovered. TJ Watt 7. Miles Garrett 4. Still, like I said, all right. Now let's get to the awards and accolades and all that. Pro Bowls, TJ got 5. Miles has 4. All Pro, they both have 4 All Pros. Depots, we know only one, and that's TJ. Let's see, what was this? I'm trying to see another thing that we could compare with it, because to me, I'm just like, I don't see it as a debate. I feel like TJ is the guy. I feel like it's a clear thing. Career QB hits, 162 from TJ Watt, 142 from Miles Garrett. You want pass deflections as well? I got them too.
It's probably in TJ's favor.
TJ
You
Watt,
don't even gotta tell me.
37 pass deflections for TJ Watt, 13 for Miles Garrett. You want? Did I say more?
We're basically talking about every facet of the game.
I'm just, solo tackles. I gave you solos. Assisted tackles. TJ Watt 90, Miles Garrett 86. Combined tackles, solo and assisted. TJ Watt 333, Miles Garrett 263. TFLs, TJ Watt 88, Miles Garrett 77. Like what else you want? What else you want from me, Deke? Am I missing something? It's a 3-game difference between their careers, and we know TJ's definitely missed or at least come out early of multiple. So it's got to offset and balance out at some point in time in that thing. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you're just telling me everything I already knew. Really, the stats are just backing up what my eyes are seeing.
Hey, I just try to report, what you wanted to hear. That's it. Just report the news, man. Don't shoot the messenger, baby. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. 2 years ago, cool. You want to make it cool. I don't see how we can continue to do that though, man. Not at this stage.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But now to Alex Highsmith, 32.
Hey, he should be top 10. Should be top 10. You got Rashawn Gary at 8, who has 6 sacks from last year. He was a little banged up, but I think he played more than 10 games. He was like 9 or 10 games. Trey Hendrickson at 9, had 8 sacks last year. Cool. Von Miller at 10. I know he was hurt, but he had 8 sacks. Danielle Hunter, 10.5 sacks. They got him at 11. As I said, it doesn't have to be strictly about the sacks, because Highsmith was top 5, but you also look at his QB hits. He was tied for 11th there, led the league in forced fumbles as well. Like, my God. You have DeMarcus Lawrence at 19. He had 6 sacks. Shaquille Barrett, 3 sacks last year.
So this is how I look at Highsmith, man. Like, to me, I like how they split him into tiers. I still don't like the numbers, though, because Alex being at 32 seems just outlandish based off of last season.
How do you have Randy Gregory and Chase Young ahead of him?
So check this out. This is what I was going to say, man. For me, I don't know the number I put him in, but I'm going to explain why. I have him kind of in that tier 2, tier 3 mix solely because of this, right? When we talk Hassan Reddick, when we talk Trey Hendrickson, Von Miller, Brian Burns, Daniel Hunter, Khalil Mack, right? They have had to be their like Batman on their rosters right now, right? Whereas for Highsmith, he hasn't got the chance that Trey Hendrickson had. What I mean is this: Trey Hendrickson in New Orleans is Alex Highsmith in Pittsburgh. Trey was playing opposite Cam Jordan, so even though Trey was putting together 13 sack seasons down there, it never felt real because it was like, you're the number 2 guy. Trey went to Cincinnati, did the exact same thing, and now he's on this list and he's talked about way differently because he got a chance to actually show that he could be Batman by himself. not saying that it's right, but when I think of Highsmith, that's how I look at him right now versus some of these other guys. I'm like, is he more talented? Is he a better player? I personally feel like he is, but what the responsibilities have been in terms of the ask is just a little different. Now, he could make a better case for it because of when TJ was hurt, he still was able to produce. But the rebuttal to that is, what did it feel like when we were watching them games? And we both could remember the pass rush at times not being what we wanted it to be. That was my only thing with Highsmith. I think 32 is way too freaking low, but I have him in that tier 2, tier 3, where it's anywhere between 7 to 18. I don't know where he is in that 7. Is he closer to 7? Is he 10? Is he 9? Or is he 12? Is he 15? Like, I don't have a strong one way or the other just yet, but I look at him in there because these are some dudes like Khalil Mack. Even though Khalil statistically he didn't have a better year than Highsmith, but Khalil Mack being on the field and what that is going to be asked to do and what it's going to be asked to do in terms of the responsibilities, the attention it's going to draw, that's a little bit tougher of an ask than what we were asking from Highsmith right now. But I think Highsmith is capable of that. We just haven't seen him do it just yet. So I think hopefully he doesn't never have to, because that would mean that he's had to leave here, or TJ is no longer doing what he's supposed to be doing here either. We don't want to ever see that. I hope they stay Batman and Robin and we just roll like that.
Yeah.
But that to me is the only difference. It's like, you've been here where, yes, you're doing your thing and you're dominating at times, but it's a lot easier to be Klay than it is to be Steph. You know what I mean? Like, both are elite, but what we asked Klay to do was very different than what they asking Steph to do. And that's kind of how I see the Highsmith versus these guys for right now. Now, that could definitely change in a year, because the more he does it, or if he puts together a 12 and another 13 or something like that, it's like, nah, man. Like, he's showing that this is not a one-off, that not only has he improved his floor, but now he is in that elite tier, because some of them dudes have also done that multiple times as well. So that's like my only hang up with him, but that's why I have him in that range between, 7 to that 18, like anywhere in there. I feel like I can make a case for it one way or the other, but 32 is absolutely just foolish to me though, man.
It's asinine.
Yeah.
To piggyback off your Klay Thompson point, like prime Klay, even though he is Steph's sidekick, you're still taking him over X amount or whatever percentage of other NBA teams' number ones, just because of how good he is.
And that's what Highsmith can get. Like, I feel like he showed, this was like that first year when it became like, oh, these are the Splash Brothers, right? But it was still like, all right, Steph is still
we need
the
a
guy,
name for
but
these
the Splash
guys.
Brothers. And then it kept going. And after they won it in 15, you're like, oh, no, this is real. To me, last year was this is a Splash Brother. Now it's like where can y'all take this then? Can y'all actually take that to the next level?
Stay healthy,
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I just find it funny if you read through their explanation for Highsmith.
Mm-hmm.
Finally,
I saw that,
Highsmith was productive in TJ Watt's absence, playing
silly,
with 941 defensive snaps with 14.5 sacks and 55 pressures, and then that's it.
It is silly.
Hey, we just have him at 32, even though he has 14.5 sacks, which is 5th amongst all these guys. Don't have any other explanation why he's at 32.
Yeah. So, like, the name that got me was Josh Uche, right? In New England. They got him at 23. Josh Uche, the difference to me is this. He's in a role where he's getting to be, or trying to prove he could be Batman. I think Highsmith could be in that same role and do way better. But I'm like, why would y'all? I still don't feel like that's enough, though, with him specifically, to have him rated ahead of Highsmith right now. Whereas, like, when we said Khalil Mack, it's like, nah, like, that's still a little bit different. Jalen Phillips in Miami, I got a chance to see that this year when he was growing into. I'm like, all right, I got you a little bit.
Yeah, I'd have him top 10 in that tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
PFF did it again.
So, yeah, man, that's my thing. Because what if we swap Brian Burns off of Carolina and put him in Pittsburgh, and you put Highsmith in Carolina in Brian Burns' role?
We'd have to see.
Yeah. But, like, to me, like, when I think of swapping them dudes out or any of, that's why I was like in that 7 range, because Hassan Reddick.
We'll put Brian Burns up then.
Yeah, because
maybe they have him too low.
Yeah, because I'm like, Hassan Reddick went for 14 of them things too. He went crazy out there.
Get Joey Bosa out of the top 6.
But the problem with the Bosa thing is, because of when he is healthy, we know what he can be. But the health is the issue, though.
Always is.
Yeah.
Always is with him.
Because I feel like the top 6 guys they named in tier 1 have that crazy elite talent that Highsmith per se isn't that caliber of athlete, but Highsmith makes up for it with the other ways that he plays. I think that's when I'm thinking of that tier 1 versus, the tier 2, because the tier 2, those are still some freaky athletes, man. But Highsmith's game and the way that he's played it and the way that he's produced makes up for it. But that's part of the things. Like when I look at Brian Burns, I'm like, Brian Burns moves athletically a lot different than Highsmith, but it still doesn't take away from Highsmith's production. But that's when you talk about these lists, that's a part of it too, man. I still think it's insane that they have this man at 32, and that was the explanation they gave.
Disrespect tour
How
continues.
is that the explanation for it though? Like he has a ton of sacks,
started with
a ton
the
of
Pro Bowl
pressures.
snub, and then continues into these PFF rankings. I'm not surprised about the PFF rankings.
Well, who you said on PFF? You said that's Collinsworth, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what So yeah,
I think they had another one where Minka is not the number 1 safety.
All right, and even if the list is as is and it's tier 5, all right, Brandon Graham is my dog. I'm a Brandon Graham guy. Like I say, he's been holding it
Randy
down
Gregory had 2 sacks last year.
Thank you. Okay.
They have Chase Young ahead of him at 26.
B. Graham still had double digits, but his double digit was a very different situation than Highsmith getting his 14. It was very, very different, man. In terms of what the ask was, in terms of the role, it was very different. Even with Russo, shout out to Greg Russo. But Greg, if you're gauging it off of athleticism, you put him ahead of Alex. But if you're seeing right now, player for player, who's the better, more productive, more consistent, more reliable, as a Buffalo dude, still you rocking with that. You feel me? Like you're gonna take. Like I don't see how, unless you're solely saying athletic ability, because one's a first rounder. That's the only case that you could make that Greg Russo in today should be ahead of Alex Highsmith. I don't see that.
Yeah, it's just a terrible list.
Yeah. Heck, and if we got a Robin up here, because Sam Hubbard is the Robin of their group, I'm taking Highsmith's Robin over Sam Hubbard's Robin as well, bro.
Yeah, they have Hubbard.
That's
at
another
27.
way. You saw they snuck that in there. I'm like, yo, he's a Robin. He's definitely a Robin. Russo's a Robin. Tavon, that. You're not telling me any of those Robins are better than Highsmith. I don't see that right now. Even if the list is as is, I don't see that, bro. Yeah.
Dude was 5th out of all these edge rushes and sacks and led the league in forced fumbles. I think that's got to mean something.
I'm with you, bro.
That should mean something. That should get you at least into the top 15.
You would think. But
at
like
least.
you said, it's PFF, bro.
At least.
You know it's PFF.
Top 10.
Yeah. Get your mans. Get your peoples, man. Get your PFF crew.
Nah, this is just it is what it is.
Get your mans
just
in
another
there, man.
offseason, another shitty PFF ranking.
Get your PFF crew. I don't know who got worse rankings. PFF or Madden at times, man. Whenever the Steelers Madden ranking come out, I be like, yo, why y'all be playing my guys, man? We ain't even talking about that shit though. But seriously though, man, this is crazy. This is good though. We need motivation. We don't want them to get big headed anyways. They play better when they pissed off.
Let me hit these supers.
Let's tap in, man. Right.
President Nitty, Moats' reaction said it all. Thank you, Deke, for your service.
Oh, for that PFF had to be. Yeah. Because, bro, the fact that Highsmith's 32 on your list, like it's not 32 edge rushers that are better than Alex Highsmith for the NFL. It's just not. You could, like I said, Deke says top 10. You heard my range. I said 7 to 18. We're both in the same range. I don't see how you go from that range that we're talking about to 32. And then with the justification of the reason that they gave, it's like, no, this ain't adding up, man.
Yeah, they didn't say one negative thing
Doesn't
about
add
him.
up. TJ Watt was hurt. Great.
Said,
So he actually had to do this without TJ out there. So
no, that's what they said. They were like, he was productive in TJ's absence
what are we talking
and had 14
about,
and a half sacks.
What are we talking about?
That sounds like you should have him a little bit higher than 32, I'd say. President Nitty, NFL loves good players on bad teams. 22 and a half sacks.
I can see that.
Humong Yash, TG is a mother effing dog. Highsmith ain't far behind. Hashtag Debo/Wood.
Ooh.
Hashtag Super Bowl 2024.
Hey, man, I hope it does continue to grow into what it's growing into, because we've seen a glimpse of that. We remember what Wood and Debo could do. So we've already seen a glimpse of that this past season with those two dudes. And we obviously know that TJ has been capable of that when it was him and Bud in terms of that dynamic. So for Highsmith, man, he already showed he ready to hold up his end of the bargain. We just both got to stay healthy out there, man, and then everything else takes care of itself, man. But you win it in the trenches. If you got 2 dog pass rushers, man, I don't care how great that quarterback is. If he can't throw that ball, it don't matter, baby.
Sean McCartney, Garrett has only talked big on PFF, which is based in Ohio. The only impact Garrett had in the NFL is Mason's head. TJ all the way.
Yo.
Here we go. That was a good one.
I wasn't expected that way. Yeah, he did fire on him. See, I don't no comment. I just I like that. Shout out to Miles. It's craziness, man. But the fact that it's Ohio-based company
right
though,
now,
man.
Yeah.
Ohio-based company, I can see it, man. I can definitely see it. But yeah, like I said, Miles still a dope player, man, a great player in his own right. But when you're talking about him as the number 1 edge rusher, I just don't see that right now over TJ. Heck, even if you put Nick Bosa as the number 1, even if it was Michael Parsons as the number 1, I don't know, man. Over TJ right now, TJ, outside of an injury last year, what was going to keep TJ from doing it again? What would have kept TJ from being back-to-back? Outside of an injury. That is what the only reason why TJ ain't go out there and go crazy on the folk again. That's literally it, man. So, and we saw as soon as he came back, even the less than 100% version of TJ, still impact. Yeah.
I'd probably go TJ 1, Bosa 2, and then either Garrett or Parsons 3, depending on what you're talking about. Like overall player, and you could say Parsons.
Yeah.
If you're strictly talking them at edge, I'd probably go Garrett then.
Yeah. Well, I put Garrett ahead of Parsons right now. I have Parsons as 4 just because he's still the newbie of the group. How can I act like I haven't seen a guy go for 16 sacks when I've already seen a guy go for 16? How can I not act like I've seen a guy for 20 when I've seen a guy do that already? And not just do it once or twice like the 3 dudes we just named in terms of Nick Bosa, Myles Garrett, and TJ Watt. Them dudes, they've been doing it now for some time and doing it at a very, very high level. So not saying that Parsons can't, but the availability matters. He has to continue to be available. And the more attention you get, you got to continue to show that you can do that when you got them eyes on you, when they're expecting you to be the guy. So we shall see, man. We shall see. But I ain't gonna lie, I love all them rushes, though. Like, it's so weird for me, man, when we do these lists because I got to talk bad or, like, be more, like, pointed with it. But I'm like, bro, I like Miles' game. Like, if you talking a 4-3 DN, like, Miles is like that. He is.
Hey, he's damn good.
That's it. He just played for Cleveland, so it feels a little extra. But I'm like, no, he's a dope player. But we not wrong in what we say.
Yeah, he's like we're saying, he's a top 3 guy.
Right.
Top 2. I mean, you can make arguments. Right. He's just not better than TJ Watt. I'm sorry. That's only thing. That's all I'm getting to. Miles like, Garrett's a damn good player. Not better than TJ.
If you have Miles at 5 on your list, I'll be like, man, you might have him too low.
Right.
But he just can't be ahead of TJ. That's at the end of the day, that's my whole situation. That's my whole grievance with this. He can't be ahead of TJ. Can't be. You can make case if you want to put Nick Bosa and say, hey, he's the reigning depot. He just did it. Cool. If you want to say Michael Parsons, man, he's been healthy, man. His versatility. All right, now he's gonna be shifting there. All right, you know what? I think it's premature, but cool. You can't say that when I'm looking at these 2 dudes and it's a 3-game difference in their careers. Parsons is young, so you're gonna have some of the projection on it. I'm sure people pissed that he's as high as he is because of some of the projection. When you talk about some of the other guys who've had to do it just longer. But yeah,
Parsons is that good, though, I think.
I'm with you, but that's what I said. Like, some people might argue it. That's why I don't even argue it, because to me, I think he is just that good. But if we're talking a 3-game difference and all the full body of work and everything, short term, long term, I don't see how you have Miles ahead of TJ right now.
Yeah, because I'm even looking at some of these guys.
Yeah.
After you get out of tier 1, I don't think there's anyone I'm taking over Parsons.
Yeah.
Like even Max, you start to get to Max Crosby, and he's in tier 1. I'm taking Parsons.
Max is dope in terms of his skills, in terms of how hard he plays, in terms of just, I mean, y'all know Mad Max, he getting in. But to me, Parsons just a way better, just more versatile, dynamic, just excuse me, we're talking edge rusher. I just think like him in that vein. Like, but now I like Max versus the run better. In terms of run at him, I like that a lot better. But I like Michael way better when it's run away. If it's play action pass, if it's run, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's a good list, though. I like when we get to talk pass rushes, though. I like that. I like when we get a chance to just, have a little fun with them folk.
Kimong Yash says, you try foe. PHO?
Like Thai food? Is that what you're referring to?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
it's a
what he's
Thai food,
talking
right?
about.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
There's a place in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, if you're strictly talking like Thai food, then yes. Low key, I actually do like Thai food. My wife isn't the biggest fan of it, but I'm into that like spicy cuisine. In fact, man, I got put
He's
on.
talking about like you get like chicken and rice and broccoli and stuff.
Yeah.
Some like special sauce on it. Yeah, I do like that. I've been to a couple places like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, my people up in when I was doing my internship at the University of Buffalo, not the Bills, like the college, UB. My team that I was working with, that was their little thing. He's like, yo, we gotta go to the Thai spot. There's a little Thai spot on campus we walked to. Fire.
Yeah, that's what Humong Yash says. Asian noodle.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, I'm down for that, man. Shoot, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, there's a couple spots around here.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you got a spot you recommend it to me, man. What's up, baby? Talk to me, cause I definitely rock with it, man. Yeah. All right. So they talking. Yep. Oh, technically it's Vietnamese. Okay. Well, excuse me on that one, but I follow you. Yes.
Anything else?
I'm trying to think, bro. Think that was low key in terms of the topics, man. Y'all know we ain't gonna hold court now. I mean, shoot, we didn't get you 611. Lord. We didn't get you 611.
And a literal giveaway. Yeah.
2 giveaways, promo code all weekend, 15% off on Teesprings, man. Use the promo code Moats to say that again for you one time. But yeah, man, I'm good.
So I'm off with the faux stuff. I think we're talking about the same thing, but I think he's talking about a specific order, like the soup and the noodles.
Okay.
I don't get that. I get chicken and rice and broccoli or like carrots or something.
See, I'm kind of versatile, man.
And always there's some they got good spot like
I know exactly
like spices or sauce like and it's bomb.
Yeah, I'm versatile though, man. I like it. Like I'm weird about certain foods, but at the same time, like I'm adventurous enough with certain. I'm not big on the sauces. That's my thing. Like when you start doing the different,
some spice to it.
Yeah, like
good.
I'm cool with the spice. I'm talking like. If it's mayonnaise based,
no, there's none of that.
You know what I mean? Like that's when we have our issues. The lighter the mix is, the more I'm like, stay away. So,
okay, no, he's specifically saying pho is noodles,
bro.
It's noodles.
We're in the family then. Yeah, like I said, we're good, man.
Maybe I need to try that then. Yeah. Maybe I need to expand my horizons. Man, I like spaghetti.
Jeez.
Sure, be good.
I like spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Actually, you know what?
Man.
You know what I prefer these days when you're talking about spaghetti or noodles. I just go butter and then throw some like Parmesan cheese on.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, like red sauce.
I can't go wrong with that. That's actually my middle girl. That's how she likes them. Can't go wrong with that. I don't discriminate. I do it sauce, no sauce, mixed all together, no mix. You want to put some sugar in it, no sugar in it. You know, meatballs, no meatballs. Nah. I'm down for it all. I just like my noodles long. Don't cut my noodle up. That's all. Yeah. But other than that, though, man, shoot, we are good,
saying
bro.
It's best for a hangover.
Okay. Whoa. I might be trying that if I can get myself into a hangover.
Yeah, just saying, Deke, you need this. It's the antidote he's saying.
So
it's something I gotta have during the season.
So get you some pho, and while you're ordering it, bump that hysteria again so you can cop to see, you know, what you like in. Maybe it sounds a little different this go around. Bump some Sade on when you in it you really enjoying it. Bump the Sade so you can kind of double dip it. All right, you'll be good to go there, man. So yeah, man. Other than that, bro, life is good, man. So we are good, and yeah, it's time to enjoy the weekend, man. So with that being the case, man, we salute each and every one of y'all for rocking with us, man. We always appreciate y'all tapping in. Don't forget to hit the like button one time on the way out of this thing, and subscribe if you have not done so. But either way, y'all stay safe. We'll be back with y'all next week. Actually, not on Monday, though, because Monday, me and Deke will be at the golf outing, man. The Moats and McGuire Memorial Golf outing, man. So definitely excited about that. So yeah, won't have a show Monday, but we'll probably be back in here on Wednesday. Just giving y'all the heads up on that, man. All right. But either way, like I said, man, salute y'all. Y'all stay safe. And until next time, baby.
Peace.